So yeah, Smoke Break Podcast, episode 41.
Yep.
This week we got, as usual, man like Linford on the camera doing his thing.
Cameraman on the buttons.
Yeah. We got Ryan. What's your AK this week?
AK.
Well, like academic.
A little AK now.
Little AK.
Like that.
Has your boy Mr. AK bought any new tunes?
What, little act?
Little act.
Do you know? I don't know. I ain't heard nothing since, but I know he's hitting the numbers.
What? Like he's
on the
getting
streams
proper
and
numbers.
On the streams, yeah, people streaming in there.
Has he charted yet?
I think he has.
Does he do a
To be
billboard
fair.
and
Nah,
stuff?
to be fair, I think he's on iTunes.
Right.
Actually, you look it up. I actually think he's on iTunes. He's got a following. I give him that, innit?
Yeah, to be
And
fair.
America's a big country, innit? So
Yeah.
he's got a lot of people following him, especially the international and shit.
Little AK.
But I don't know the numbers, but I just know it's high for what it is.
I think I found him. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where is it?
Blue Clue. Look at the picture. Man.
He's just mocking the whole thing.
Look at the hair.
Oh, right.
You jacked your hairstyle, Linford.
Making it look.
What's the number like? Where's he at?
I don't even know. I'm just searching, and that's his latest release.
Yeah,
One minute. He's got an album.
And
Nah, he can't have an album.
Nah, he did say he got a mixtape coming out. I don't really know.
No, this must be someone else called Little AK, because this is 2006.
That's it, ain't him then.
He was probably all 10 then.
Is he taking it serious or is this a joke?
If you see
Nah,
the
I
video,
think it's just a joke thing, but at the same time, if it works for him and he makes a bit of money,
Then why
then
not?
why not, innit?
Boy, I'll be dropping my mixtape soon if that's the case.
Right, anyway,
It looks like anyone can just come through. You just need that little buzz.
So we're going to have to drop the Smoke Break Podcast mixtape.
Mm.
You just
You
need
just
to
need
need
to-
to spit on someone else's podcast.
We
Just
just
get
pretend to like
full
like the
speed.
fake Migos or something.
Yeah, man, let's
Or
give him
full
some.
beef and just be on some trap like.
Oh,
we're
wow.
gonna come over
Call
to
out
your
people.
team.
Should we send some
Yeah, you can do that. Anyway.
He'll bust case, you know. So
Yeah, true. Yeah, C-Biz will bust case. I'll end up dead and still bust case, so it's not worth it.
Mm.
It's not worth it. Yeah, and also we got Julz in the building,
back.
Mr. Trapstar,
Yeah, we are here today.
Mr. International,
All over the place, global.
global, yeah,
Yeah.
Milan, the world,
I don't know. I want to take a next flight real soon though.
yeah. Where you looking to go?
I don't know. I want to go New York for my birthday, but that's a little while away.
First time you're going? Or?
Yeah, that'd be my first time over them ways.
I'll tell you a few spots you can hit up in New York still. It's nice.
Yeah.
I still ain't been there, you know.
Yeah.
No, not yet. One day I'll touch.
Smoke
Yeah.
break, holiday to New York.
That'd be,
Got hit up a couple
that'd be
strip
lit.
clubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. About 5 years.
5 years.
Pop that.
Blood, I'll be retiring then. About 5 years.
Go to a couple games, see a couple ball games and that.
Yeah, definitely want to see some basketball games.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely
one
that.
thing I ain't done. In all the times I've been in New York, I've not seen any basketball games and I've not seen any like NFL.
Yeah.
Like peas though.
I don't really care too much about seeing the NFL, to be fair. The basketball will be pretty much more enjoyable for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how New York getting on in basketball, to be fair. But I just go watch anyway just for the...
They've been shit since I've been alive, blood.
Yeah?
Wow.
They used to be
Time.
all, that's a lie. In the 80s they were alright,
Mm.
but since then, nah. For how big they should be, they're not doing the thing. But I'll still go anyway, just to say I've been. I wanted to go to an all-star game, but the piece for a ticket and all that
How much
is
is
kind
it?
of mad. You're looking at a couple hundred.
Serious?
Yeah. Couple
Yeah,
hundred.
good
And that's if you get it when it drops.
Mm.
And I say a couple hundred, I'm talking like probably close to like 4 or 5.
Yeah, no,
Like-
I'm not looking to spend
What?
that to go
4
watch
5
a
for
game.
a ticket?
Yeah, I'm not really looking to do that.
Because All Stars like a weekend in it, and all the celebs go out, so the prices are kind of high on the
Yeah,
tickets.
let's crown paying that. I'm not paying £500 to go watch a game.
Yeah, that's
For
kind of
nothing.
Would you pay £500 to watch Arsenal?
No.
What, Champions League final? Would you do it?
No,
Not even Champions League final?
not £500.
And you were favourites? And you were placing some dead team?
Yeah, I'd
If
watch
I had
that.
the $5, I'd do it still.
If I was rich like that, then yeah, but nah.
Yeah, like the P's were like, you weren't necessarily rich, but the P's were there in your account.
No.
You know?
Mm.
I'd be there, I'd just make a holiday of it and do the whole madness. And live
Yeah,
in
see,
the
I
movie
couldn't do that. I'd be thinking in my head bills.
Bills.
Bills and kids.
Fair enough.
Bills
So, yeah.
and meals.
I have to be rich.
Bills
If £500
and
ain't really
Bills
nothing.
and
That,
meals,
yeah,
man.
cool.
That's true talk still.
Mm.
So let's get straight into the fuckeries, innit?
Let's talk about fuckery
Let's
shit.
get straight into the fuckeries, the weird shit. So there's an article in the Liverpool Echo. Shout out them Liverpool man there. So this guy, yeah, I ain't gonna bother try pronounce his name.
Nah, try it. Go on. I want to hear this.
Akinwal Arabiki?
That's
That's the only time I'm gonna try.
I think
Say it
you
fast.
do better than me.
Say it fast with a bit of aggression in my
Yes.
Akinwal Arabiki.
Say it with accent, rude boy.
Nah, blood. You say it with an accent.
Nah.
Exactly. So he's had his 10-year ban lifted for, wait for it, touching men's biceps.
Ooh.
What kind of band is that?
I don't know why they call him the modern day boogeyman. What
Yeah.
boogeyman do you know touching man's biceps?
Hearing the story from young, I never heard him touching your biceps.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
why is he going around to touch a random guy's biceps though? Come on.
That's a bit different still.
That's strange.
it's
That's
strange,
weird.
but that's his thing, innit, I guess.
Alright, cool. Read some more on it.
So his sentence for breaching order, but the judge has said that they can no longer justify the ban. Because my man kind of finessed it still, because he actually called them out on it, because he's saying, how is it a sexual offence if it's all consenting? Because in all the scenarios, all the men have consented. Basically what he does, yeah, is he chats to guys, starts talking about their muscles, saying they're hench and this, and then starts talking about gym and that, and then he's saying to them, he's like, oh, right, I bet you can't like bench my weight.
Oh, it's his little snack.
He's trying to slam one to get a feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he gets off the bus with them, and they go to some wasteland, and they try and like basically.
Wasteland. Why you going to wasteland?
It's
Some
a
random
discreet
guy.
place, you know.
Some random
Private
person, to
area.
be fair. Like, come on, you just met on the bus.
I personally, I'm not doing it, but if a random guy approaches me and goes, I bet you can't bench me, I'm like, I can't. Let's keep this moving.
Some random guy. I look at like,
You
bro,
win.
really? Come on.
So he's telling man, oh, I bet you can't bench me, whatever. They go to the wasteland and then they squat him, and he's all touching their muscles and that. And then afterwards, they're pressing charges.
I'm so mad. The story sounds
They feel
so
violated
mad.
after.
Trust me.
Yeah, so afterwards they feel violated, and then they press charges against
So
him.
how many people did he actually do this with?
I'm not too sure, but this has been going on for like 10 years, and he's breached the charge in like different parts of the country, like Manchester, all these different places.
Oh, so he's
Oh, so he's doing
flying
buffet.
he's flying
He's
around.
doing
So
that.
he's
yeah,
a
he's
serial.
going around the ends.
He's
Like,
a serial bicep feeler.
That's the one.
he's on it.
That's peak.
Yeah, so he's argued is like, yeah, but you can't ban me for touching man's muscles if I'm talking to them and they're going, yeah, it's cool, and then he rubs their muscles, innit?
He can fight his case still.
Nah, he's fighting his case, and if he does get consent, then you can't really fuck with him. To be fair, the courts can't be saying nothing to him.
Here's one of the things: is I'm not into bodybuilding myself, but I'd have for men who have muscles in their arms, the diameter of my leg, are the sort of men who would admire each other's bodies. They don't. They don't build the body up to hide it under loose fitting sweatshirts. They are men likely to talk and weigh and measure each other.
So he's just got a weird fetish of this.
Hench brothers.
Hench brothers that like measuring themselves and being precise and
Yeah.
getting that full I
Full
know.
pleasure out of it.
pump up or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty sure none of us in this room, if someone came up to you and goes, what are you saying, fam? You look kind of hench still.
I'll say thank you.
So, what can you bench?
I'll tell you what, bench is like, yeah, cool, I bench this.
Do you reckon you could squat me? Is
Like,
that,
nah,
is that when the
bro.
conversation goes too far?
That's when the conversation stops. Like, what do you mean by squat you? Like weights or actually you? Like, come on.
I jump in your arms and you just squat.
Nah,
Jump,
bro,
jump
this-
in your arm.
Nah, bro.
Carry me into the waist.
You're in the wrong
Character
part of town for that, bro.
Serious, like, nah, it ain't happening.
Why? My question is, yeah, there's so many questions in this.
Mm.
Why are these guys getting off? Because in a lot of these scenarios, you're chatting to them on the bus, and then they get off on the bus stop and they go to a wasteland. Why are you going to a wasteland with some random brother who you're then gonna let touch your muscles?
Mm.
You're then gonna squat him, and then you're gonna press charges.
At what point do they get offended?
Yeah.
They've already got off the bus.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I know they some people got a big ego in it. And
So,
because they
man,
make it feel,
still, like,
yeah, do
touch
you know
it.
what I mean? Like, yeah, keep talking to me and keep feeding me these
Right, the muscles
compliments.
look firm, fam.
I don't even know. It's gone too far. What do you think? Like, get off the bus with man. I don't know.
But yeah, for some random person to come talk to you,
If you're going the
like,
same
come
way,
on.
then yeah. But then to end up at a waistline,
and then you squat each
I'm
other.
already thinking like this is a bit
And
suspicious.
then he's rubbing you up and
Nah.
your biceps feel good.
Like, you're a
It's
fucking-
good luck to them because they got as far as the waistline. Didn't they? They must have wanted something to take place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
I
they
don't
felt
know.
offended because
And
they
then
don't,
further,
yeah, they don't go further. That's what I'm thinking.
that's your thoughts.
My thoughts are, they got there, they thought, right, I'm in still. And then
Okay.
my man just literally wanted them to squat them. And now they feel like, what? Am I
They
not,
wasn't
am I
that
not,
way.
am I not buff enough for you to want to do something?
You used me.
You used me.
Oh shit.
You got you got what you wanted. I didn't get what I wanted.
I feel
Fuck this.
I feel dirty now.
Yeah, I feel dirty now, and I'm gonna press charges.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking is happening. Because
It's-
it don't make sense to
Yeah,
me.
it's
It's
very
wild.
The story sounds mad.
But hold tight him for fighting his case and them dropping the charges. But
He's doing map. He's
So
on
he's
it
still
and the job.
circling now, just chatting to man. Just, can I touch his biceps?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
you
if
should watch
you're
out.
gonna turn around and say yeah, then that's on you,
And
isn't
then
it?
look to you, see you at the waistline. Oh,
Yeah. You can't press charges after.
Oh gosh.
That's just mad.
But yeah, apparently this has been going on since like '97 or something.
Wow.
Wow.
He's out.
Yeah, he done a 6-year jail sentence.
So,
But
he,
then-
so man must be doing this like for 30 years consistently. Like this is his job.
Wait.
And
He went to jail for 6 years for that.
He went for jail for 6 years.
He went
For
jail
what?
For
For
the
that.
same thing.
I bet he
Wow.
loved jail.
Because he done it between 97
Guarantee
to,
he loved jail.
97 to 2000. But while he was in jail,
about gym in it,
Yeah.
taking roids. And
Every time gym was shut, he was like, yo, you know what? Like,
he's probably working in the gym. He's probably got a job in the
Every time it was
gym.
break time.
Oh, brother,
Every time
let
it was
this
break
measure you
time,
make
man.
sure that you're actually putting on some weight.
Mum was
like,
going to the gym bit every
yeah,
time.
he was the only at the gym. I'm
Yeah.
telling you that now.
He's there.
That was
Sat-
his job for 6 years.
Sat by the squat rack.
wow.
That was his job.
Anyone need a spot?
Oh, squat me. You know what I mean? Oh god.
That's mad. But apparently while he was in jail, he got his time got extended because he was doing the same thing in jail.
So there you go.
Yeah, he's doing map. He ain't gonna stop. He's on tour.
So it's just the biceps that he likes about men.
Biceps, just hench, carbs,
Okay.
whatever.
So whatever. Yeah. Cool. In case I fouled him, but
Yeah, we've got the world listening. Yeah, it's kind of mad still.
mm.
But yeah, so what else was there going on this week? There was the next thing which was a bit wild. What was the other thing? There was something else kind of. Did any of you watch the GENDERQUAKE thing on
Yeah.
Channel 4?
Yeah.
No,
But
I missed
I
it.
never got into it deeply to know who was a man and who was a girl.
Yeah.
I know that was that. Was he black or mixed race brother called Remote? What was it? Remote something?
Yeah,
Tell me, I'm
was
interested.
a woman
Turning
into a man.
Yeah.
Because basically there was one black woman in the house who was straight and she didn't know who was who, and then there was some there was a woman this is all confusing. There was a guy in there, he was born a guy, and then
Yeah.
when he was, I can't remember, it was like teenage age, he was going to an all boys school
Mm.
and he naturally actually started developing breasts. Like no hormone treatment or nothing.
You went fat.
No.
You just growing breast.
He just started growing his hormones. He was, what was it they call hermaphrodite, where he just naturally started growing both parts. So he started growing breasts, but he wanted to become a woman anyway, so that kind of helped him out.
Mm.
And there was a woman who was turned into a man. Yeah, it was a lot of mix up in there, and
It was bare mix up.
she started chatting to the Ramon brother who.
So
She thought it was.
Woman was a woman before or a man before?
Woman.
Woman before that turned into a man.
Yeah, and
Okay,
she.
He was from Yard as well. Bro.
Yeah,
So yard man.
Yeah.
Right.
and she started chatting to him, thinking it was a dude,
Okay.
and she kind of liked him. And then one of the other people in the house, I think it was just a gay guy in there, just said outright and told us, like, you know that he used to be a she. She kind of lost it and got in her feelings a little bit because she went in there knowing what was going on, but
So hold on, is this like a drama? Is that your
no, it's a real show.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all in
I think it was only a 1-part thing that's like for an hour.
Okay.
And it's just basically just to see people's interaction, because there was like the guy which told her, that was a guy who was it was a.
You sound confused.
I'm confused, bro. I
It's
should
bad
have took
confusing.
notes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I couldn't get into it like
Stay
that.
on one person's story, then jump to the next one.
Yeah, so this whole little merry-go-round thing, the person who told her
Yeah.
was just a guy who
You just gay.
he was gay and he dressed a little bit feminine, but he hadn't gone through any changes.
Okay.
And he was like saying, look, like it's wrong that you didn't tell her what was going on.
True.
You can't just let her.
Lead her on.
You can't lead them
Yeah.
on for that, especially something like that. You should just explain to them and let them know.
What's going on?
Mm.
But yeah, it was kind of wild still.
So what happened after?
They kind of just sat down, talked about it. He went to the gay guys went to talk to the Ramon brother to try and like say like, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah, but you should have told them. And then my mum was like, I don't care.
Do you reckon my man should have got involved in regards of going to the girl and
I
saying
think-
like, boom, you know that
I
he used to
think
be a woman.
he done her a favour,
Mm.
but it's kind of wrong because it should be his job to tell the person in the first place.
Yeah,
True.
you should be
But
able to just.
I personally would have got involved in the mix-up and done that, basically outed him like that. That's down to him to say. But yeah, it's kind of mad. And then his
But they're like young and stuff as well, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna.
Oh, okay.
because like this Ramon brother,
So it's all like young people.
yeah,
Yeah,
his
they're
mom
none of
came
them
to the
type of-
house.
Yeah, and she was.
His biological
I seen
mom
that
comes to the
balling
house.
and that.
Yeah, like she was
Just telling
explaining
the
to him
story.
like, look, I had to leave Jamaica and all of this, and you don't understand like
What
all
I've
the
gone
things I had to
through
go
to, like,
through,
yeah.
and I
Oh,
know what
serious.
you are.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah.
especially if they're.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So, because I think he kind of disowned his mother, but she kind of broke it down to him on the show, like, look, this is what I had to go through.
Yeah, the amount of pressure his mum
Yeah.
probably went through in yard would have been.
Mad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it would have been peak.
But yeah, it was an interesting show.
It sounds it.
It was an interesting show, and then they had a little debate afterwards.
How did the debate go?
It's heated because I think it was live. I'm not sure, but there was a group of people. What's her name? Is it Caitlyn? Not Kate. Is it Caitlyn Jenner?
Jenna, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that she
She was on the debate.
like doing something at the Parliament speech, something like that, and that people cussing, saying that why you getting American whatever it is. But yeah, go on. But yeah.
Yeah. So she was there. There was a couple people from the UK who'd been through like sex changes or whatever they were doing, and they were just having a little debate.
Yeah.
And it was kind of wrong because the crowd sometimes when they were trying to talk was just shouting just abusiveness.
You see?
Yeah, like to the
Well,
point where
it's a wild thing, was it?
yeah, like they
Right.
were,
Okay, so it won't be a debate show. It's just
Nah.
who can shout the loudest.
yeah, like they're having like they might say something, they'll be talking about something, and someone might just shout out penis.
Some real hecklers, you know.
It's like,
The pub man's turned up
Yeah.
in there. But yeah, fuck it.
and it's like
You shout.
it's like just relax, innit? Like why are you just shouting?
There's some people
It's
shouting.
wild, isn't it?
But it's funny though.
It's funny, but it's kind of
At the same time, they're talking about something serious,
Yeah,
innit?
they're trying to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
something serious. One of the debates, yeah, which I want to talk about is they were talking about the whole thing of the toilet situation. So their argument is they want to bring it in that if you associate as a man, you use the men's toilets, whether you were born a female or not. If you've had your sex change and you want to associate as a man, you use the men's toilets,
Yeah.
or vice versa for women. And the argument is they think that it shouldn't happen because if you're a sexual predator and you're in the women's toilets and this, that, and whatever.
People are
and
gonna feel threatened at some
Yeah.
point and that.
I understand that.
I can understand the argument, but I think it's dumb because realistically, what's stopping a man now
Just going in there and hiding out there.
Yeah. and dressing up like a woman and going in there anyway?
Real talk.
Because
Yeah.
if they really want to do it, they're gonna do it,
Yes.
regardless of if the law's there or not.
Yeah, some guys can't pass for women in it.
Yeah,
Just dressing up, they need the whole
that's
works.
true.
Yeah, but it's just a wig, some glasses. The
Don't mess
attire
with-
could just be a cool hoodie or something.
But
yeah, no.
for you, yeah,
Do you mean?
do you find the thought of a woman using the toilet arousing?
No.
Exactly. So
like, Like, what's so sexy about that?
Exactly.
Like,
So
they're hearing them pooping shit. Like, come on.
So I mean, it's like, and they had an argument which I agree with. Why aren't toilets just unisex? Your toilets in your yard are unisex.
Nah, but at the same time, there'll be perverts in there that would.
You
be like
use a
that weird
cubicle.
man. Yeah. It's catch.
Because at the moment, like,
Yeah,
for
but
example,
I just think
would you-
like
would
nightclubs
you-
and stuff like.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, come on,
necessarily
there's some
think it's
people out there
a
that'll
problem.
they'll
but-
use that to their advantage.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to
But
try
then,
and.
for example, what's the place? What's the place which is a restaurant and they use it as a nightclub by the waterfront?
Zen.
Zen.
Yeah, they do.
Fair enough, yeah. That you when you go actually into the toilet, that bit's separate, but where you wash your hands is unisex.
Yeah, no, I understand that, yeah,
Yeah.
But in regards of actually having an open toilet where you just see men and women go in freely, I don't think that could just work straight
But
away.
then, like, for a man, you're using a urinal. For a woman, that she's using a cubicle.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna see her use the toilet anyway.
Nah, but I was
You know, there's a
I'm
lot
on
of the
about
fact of
of
seeing them.
people
Mm.
that incidents may happen.
But then there's no stopping it now.
There ain't.
Blood, we've seen footage.
But come on, no man can
From-
walk
no,
into a
but-
woman's toilet now about getting.
Come on.
Smoke.
Yeah, like real talk.
We've-
As soon as you walk in there,
we've
like, you're just gonna
seen
hear a
footage.
gun for you, innit?
Now,
Yeah.
but we've seen footage of gal and man beating in the toilet.
Yeah, but
So
barbecue and
people
shit.
are walking into yeah, man, people
But
are.
that's a public toilet.
And
Yeah, true,
no, but there's even.
But the public.
I'm not gonna say
Oh, blue, yeah, I think
I'm not
you're
gonna say the venue, but obviously there's that recent thing
As it's already
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
boy.
with the people beating in the toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's nothing stopping people really now from walking in there anyway.
I get what you're saying, but it's just embedded in.
Would you feel the way if it was a unisex toilet?
If I grew up that way, then I wouldn't feel no way.
I wouldn't feel away, but I just think with
Me personally, I don't really care.
I think women.
As long as it's
Yeah.
it's got to be segregated at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think from a men's point of
Wait.
view, it's not an issue. Maybe it's different for
Yeah,
women,
from a women's
and we
point of
need
view.
like women to chime in with what their opinion is on that.
Yeah.
But
But
from we can both have a toilet man, I think it should be the same because they have a toilet woman as well, so they get on just like us. So.
I personally think one of the main reasons women don't want it because they don't want men to see what fuckeries they get up to.
Mm.
Because I've heard stories from certain gal and they're telling me how foul women's toilets are.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a mad thing.
Tampons dashed on the
Yeah.
floor, certain gal are doo-dooing on the floor and all these types
And
of
I
things.
haven't heard about that.
Lads, even obviously I can't bait out my workplace, but I've heard certain things in places I've worked and it's like they'll go in there and there's feces on the toilet floor and the wall and tampon blood
Who's
and
shitting on the wall?
Blood.
Why are you
You
aiming on
would
the
be
wall? Like, come on, like, you gotta sit down to shit. Like, what angle are you taking?
Bruh, I've heard
Shit on the wall. Like,
I've heard
come
it
on.
straight from gal, and you'd be surprised how nasty they are when it comes to in their toilets. You know, like when you think we're nasty, the worst case scenario is there's piss on the toilet,
Piss over the floor on the toilet.
and it's
yeah.
piss. Blood, it's very rare. I've never been into a toilet and seen shit on the floor in a men's toilet. But I've heard from gal numerous times, but there's been shit on the floor and shit on the wall and tampon blood everywhere and
Excuses.
Nah, this
Yeah.
is like a cesspool. This nastiness. To be fair.
but what was the thing?
Nah, I don't want it to be unisex now. If that's
Just
the
the
case,
kind of-
yeah, they can't
hygiene
bring
matters.
that nastiness like
Hygiene.
my
is a
way.
big
Like,
factor.
come on.
But I was surprised when I heard all this, and a woman needs to come on this podcast and explain themselves, like speak up for their gender and all that, because boy, it's kind of wild.
It sounds it.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want to step foot in one of them places.
So maybe we don't want it to be unisex.
Well, nah.
But
I don't think it'll work
no.
straight away. It may take time, but
Yeah, it's kind of long, but yeah. Talking about Anyway, I was gonna say something.
Have there.
Crash?
Yeah, I'm having a moment now, but I just realised I can't go into that because yeah, it's a bit too.
Too soon.
No, not it's too soon. It's nothing to do with me.
Oh.
Well, it's associated with me, but I might get in trouble, so I'm just gonna allow it. So who's watched Avengers?
Moving on.
I'm just gonna fan us the whole thing and just click my fingers.
Oh god, I ain't watched it yet, but
Oi.
come talk about it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Thanos is a skeng man. he's the sickest villain ever.
So they kept it true with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I like the way his story is about population control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say
Okay.
disclaimers about spoilers and that, but the shit's made $1 billion and pounds. So if you ain't seen it yet, then that's your fault. Woo.
Safe.
It's not my problem. Bro.
Nah, I'm watching it soon though.
We've been out for how long now?
2 weeks.
So, I mean, that's a long enough time, bro.
Do you think it lived up to the hype?
For me, yeah, the end fight scene was a bit dead. Like it moved a bit quick. It moved a bit quick, but his whole storyline is basically his home planet, basically pretty much died or was fucked up because it was overpopulated.
Okay.
Oh, so it's resources, shit like that.
And his idea is that he wants all the stones in the gauntlet so that he can wipe out half of the universe in order so that there's enough resources for everyone, so everyone can live. So in his mind,
He's doing it for a good cause.
he's doing it for good, because the planet which he invaded, which is, Guardians of the Galaxy, is it Gamora?
What's planet? Oh, when she
The
was
green girl?
Yeah.
Because when he invaded her planet was on the verge of like running out of resources and all this.
Yeah.
And people were living in poverty and all this, and
Yeah,
he basically invaded the planet, wiped out half of it, and now no one doesn't want for anything. Everyone's living blessed. It's like a perfect planet now.
Yeah.
So he's using that as like, well, boom.
If it works,
Yeah.
that's
If
proof.
it works there, I can do it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And if you look at how Earth is now,
It's like that. It's
Yeah.
definitely overpopulated.
yeah. So it kind of makes sense, and it's kind of relatable as well. So yeah, that's his end game. But it's mad. It's going to be interesting in the second one, because certain people are dead out, certain people have disappeared.
A lot more than I thought as well, man.
Yeah, and certain
I just
people.
thought just the one person was gonna die. To be fair.
No.
Nah, I thought.
People getting left, right,
Left.
center.
Yeah, there's certain people who got length and they're dead, and then there's certain people who got disappeared with the click.
A lot of people you wouldn't expect as well.
Yeah, because
A lot.
fuck it, I thought Iron Man and Captain America were gonna be one of the people then, but they weren't.
Oh my fuck.
I don't give a damn.
Nah, because I thought the Iron Man, isn't it?
There is a big moment though when you
To be
think.
fair.
Yeah,
I'm sure. That's
But,
that's stuff.
the way they
That's
set it
what
up, if you've read the comics, 'cause in the comics, is it Nebula is part of the reason why people come back and they defeat Thanos, but also Iron Man also holds the gauntlet in the comics as well. But it's going to be interesting. There's an interesting thing I've seen where they sent out a request for people who are willing to wear like certain like prosthetics and makeup for the next part, and they reckon that's because they need a scene with the scroll race.
The what?
You know the is it the scrolls? You know you've got the what's the race, and they're like greeny, the scrolls.
Oh, is that like the is that Celestials? They're like some old civilization.
Nah, they kind of got beef with is it Ronan, the one they defeated in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
They've got a war with him.
Okay.
And that's meant to be part of Captain Marvel. Is it Scroll Race? They might be coming into it because there's a part in the comics where they invade Earth, but it looks like they might be doing a part of that in the next Avengers.
Okay.
But
Possibly.
that's just rumours and that at the moment, so I'm not even too sure. But yeah, if you're mad because I spoiled the thing for you, then just DM me and I'll just ignore it. It's calm.
But nah, I definitely need to go watch it. I definitely need to
Definitely
watch
worth
it.
watching. And it's
I'm gonna watch it, like I said, I'll
it's
watch
the
it anyway
climax, innit?
regardless if you tell me what happens.
It's like 2 hours something,
It's a long time. I heard
but
that.
it don't feel like it.
I heard that they cut half an hour from the movie as well.
Yeah.
But there's certain bits when you watch the trailer. There's certain bits in the trailers that's not in the film.
There's certain bits in the trailer for a reason. They do that to like dash you off.
Oh,
Like the whole bit with
I
Hulk
see.
running,
That's
that
what
was
I
never meant to be in the movie.
So I was thinking.
But they done that
it
on
was meant to-
purpose.
Okay.
They done that on
That makes
purpose.
sense. That makes sense.
Um,
they're fucked, man.
It's fucked. But they explain the reason why he's not too in it. But yeah, that's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Um,
It was hard.
I'm not gonna ruin it for too much more for everyone else because Ryan will probably just get upset and ball tonight. And
Nah, I'm fam. I'm gonna watch it regardless, innit? I'm a Marvel fan.
yeah, that's cool.
Definitely worth it.
Because
No, it sounds
the only one I still ain't watched is Thor Ragnarok, and apparently that kind of explains the whole thing with Banner and the Hulk. That sets pace as to why certain things happen.
Yeah. Basically, he's trying to say.
Yeah,
It's not a big giveaway, but I think basically for, in Ragnarok they're in another place in it, but Banner's basically stuck as the Hulk, and he's as Hulk for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So when he comes back, obviously he's like, okay. But it kind of leads on to what happens in Avengers.
Mm.
But yeah, fam, you need to see that, bro. That's like.
No, I'm gonna probably watch it this week.
Mm.
Actually, no, that's a lie. This kid's birthday this week.
Before
So
the
Just go.
That's gonna
Just
say.
watch
Yeah,
it, fam, just watch it online, bro.
What's going on with there's some mad thing next week, the kids' party, yeah?
not even like a party. It's just basically having like a sleepover, innit?
Mm.
But it's gonna be a lot of youths. The numbers, I swear that number's was gonna be 20 youths.
How big's your
Or something mad like that. No one's yard's big enough for 20 kids, innit? Like, to be fair, come on. So
That's Rounders, mate.
yeah, true that.
It's
True
energy
that.
as well, man. Who's got the energy to look
Yeah,
at it?
seriously,
And it's
like,
just, is it just you and your girl?
Yeah.
Oh, so none of the parents are coming?
All their parents having a
these
free
parents
weekend, boy.
having a free
Like,
weekend.
Yeah, they were laughing at you, blood.
Nah, they weren't laughing at me. They're laughing at her. But nah, I think it's been down to about 7.
The games,
Something
that's
like that.
what flavours you smoking on
Yeah.
on the live stream.
With me.
Yeah.
Shit.
What
I
flavours?
don't even know, you know.
It's just
Like,
crazy.
this is
Smoking
that.
whatever.
The amount of times people tell me certain things and it ain't actually that.
Uh,
I don't bother asking anymore unless I can see the difference about blood. What's that thing there?
as long as it smells good and it licks me.
But
That's all.
I've had somebody say that, oh, I got the Ami, and I thought, cool. I took it now, yeah, got home, tastes like fucking perfume, boy. It's like, it was a weird taste. I was like, nah, this ain't that. Like, come
To
on.
be
Do you
fair,
know what Ami you got? What was you gonna get on it?
No. There's certain. I think there's only. I don't even know if he wants his spot blown up like that, but there's only certain people where I pick up from, and if they tell me it's certain flavours, it's actually those flavours.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
certain man who tell me it's certain things, and it smells like I could have just grabbed a bush from my front garden and rolled it up.
Swear.
You know?
It's right dead, bro.
I keep hearing about gelato.
Nah, I've had that still.
What's gelato?
Apparently
Sounds
nah,
like
it's-
sounds like
it's
African
like
food.
ice cream. or
But
something like
it's peak, innit?
Ice
that.
cream.
Mad.
It's peak. They use that like.
From
I
Cali.
think-
From Cali, yeah.
Yeah, them
Mm.
kind
I
of
think it's like
flavours.
£90 for the tin, like a gram.
And an 8.
That's a gram.
Is it 8 for some? Is it an 8?
Rough.
That's what man told me it was a gram. Might be
For a gram.
I think it's like something like that for the Jota thing.
I know.
I
for
might
the
be
candy
wrong.
flavours,
It might be
it's like
8 for,
90
but I
a
swear
gram.
down to the gram. It might be 8, but I swear down to the gram.
Yeah.
Give me a tin. I looked at it. He said 90 or something.
Where's everyone getting these tins from? Is that like,
Online and yeah,
what's overseas?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of mad.
So you don't need no like permit, you can just buy it. All leagues.
Nah, but like people just do it through the dark web, so it's like bare secure. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
If you know what you're doing, then
yeah,
there's
And you send it to your address and everything.
yeah. I haven't done it personally, but people do it. And
I can't
it's
bother
just-
with it. It's just like a madness to me.
Yeah,
What, the dark web?
but
Yeah,
yeah, it comes
like-
like vacuum packed and
Mm.
Mad.
yeah.
That's hard.
I've never really fucked with the dark web. I don't even know what it looks like.
I want to get on there still.
Yeah.
There's
I've
definitely
seen
you
it.
can get.
I never ordered anything from it.
I'd be scared to go on the dark web with my laptop in case the FBI kicked out my door. So
What is it? Was it just a website?
It's basically it's a server. It's like Google, yeah.
Mm.
But we only get to see like 1%, 2% of the search engine or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the dark web's open to everything, and
Okay.
it bounces off other servers, innit?
To
Oh,
kind
so
of
it can
trace
be traced back to you.
and
Can't
thing.
trace you.
Like
Yeah.
we get it pretty much. If you're really into it, you get wherever you want. Like people trying to hire hitmen and
Mad stuff like
Mad.
that.
code. But they want the
You
whole
can
thing in
get
there. Like
everything,
mad.
right,
Like
yeah.
That's crazy.
whatever you want, you most likely get it there,
Yeah.
innit?
And you
So-
can't get wrapped for it.
Yeah.
You can't get wrapped for it.
You probably
Well,
can.
you probably
but
can if you do something
if you
stupid,
get something mad
or if you do
yeah.
something like really peak, like trying to hire a hitman or looking like
search bombs or something.
pedophile shit.
Yeah.
Like they'll be looking for you and they'll
Okay,
get you.
okay.
They'll be on there looking, but it's just one them secure.
Okay.
Server.
But I ain't got time for it. I do my research on it, but I ain't got time
yeah,
for
that
it.
sounds kind of mad still.
That's what it does. It bounces off. So no, they can't recall your history of looking at things in it. So at the same time, it's protecting you.
Mm.
but the
But
people
the
is
access is everything.
anything you want there in it.
Right.
Flavours. You're looking at a menu like you're in damn fam.
Oh
Mhm.
shit. I don't even know why you need to go on the dark web to get flavours these days.
Just hop on the page and jump across.
So
But at
bring
the
it
same
back
time,
and bring it back.
well, boy, certain people start sweating.
Certain people have told me if you get Megabus from Dam, you'll calm.
The guy was looking at each other now.
That's the last.
Wow.
I think it might not be calm for us because this person who told
Why?
me was
Why us? What? 'Cause we're black.
yeah. We're
Well.
probably going to be searched.
Yeah, before you
This, the person in question.
What would happen? What when you pull over the ferry?
Nah, that basically. It was a white girl who told me, innit?
It's different then.
She
Isn't
probably
it?
So, I mean, so
probably like,
she-
what, Spiff or something.
She's from there.
I know she's from there. I'm joking.
She's from there, innit? So she's telling me that when she goes there, if she takes like the Megabus back, it's just a matter of whether they stop and search you. But because she doesn't look a certain way, there's more of a chance of her busting through with whatever. It's just making sure your thing don't stink out the whole coach.
Okay, you know some international people. Go on.
Life, innit? Is what it is. I mean, is what it is. I'm not quite international like Styles out here, jumping from country to country.
It's mad. But no, it's enough flavours. I've there's a
I've
lot.
got
I'm going down
some
soon.
strawberry thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, July.
You okay to leave the country now?
I'm actually nah, the real talk. Actually, I'm actually alright to leave.
You
I can leave the country. Yeah.
got your passport, yeah?
I have my passport.
I'm just checking.
I'm a passport from time. My passport. Listen, I was never a flight risk in it. That. Come on, you make me sound like I was some madman, innit? That. Come on, my passport's always been there. That they never took that from me.
But there's certain mans in the end who ain't never been locked up and ain't got no passport. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, certain
Yeah,
man-
passport. Certain man don't have that.
Yeah.
Certain man. So
It's not even about being
the
a
area.
flight risk. It's just certain men are just lazy and never left the country.
I've
But if they have, it's been on boat.
Certain man left the area, but I've left the country.
Shit. Certain man literally ain't left their postcode. Like.
Yeah, real talk.
They ain't even hit M5 yet.
Oh, stop it.
M32 ain't seen them.
They know about Bath. But nah, going down. That's gonna be good. Going for like 4
I need to go still. I might.
nights, 3 days. Well, nah, no way.
I've got like a week off.
When you going?
July, mid-July.
Okay.
So just after Fest.
Can you hold out and go end of July?
Huh?
We just both roll out. Or are you going with the family?
Nah, it's me and the partner. It's her birthday.
Oh.
So
Okay,
it's
yeah, I'm
somewhere-
not going to be a frugal, yeah. Fuck that.
You ain't invited that. You know about third though. I didn't want to invite, but still, now we're gonna go over there.
She invited me still, you know.
I should talk to you in there. She don't want me and her to go. But a lot of things I want to do when I'm over there. There's a lot of.
I'll play.
Listen, I'll call her now, innit? Like, you don't want her to come down.
No, I don't want to rock at the whole podcast over this, so that's cool.
You don't want her to rock you up on the podcast. That's what it is, isn't it? But yeah, there's a few things. I want to go watch one of them sex live shows.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
I've
seen
been to that. Yeah.
Real talk. I know it sounds kind of mad to certain people,
Promise,
but I
man.
don't give a fuck. I actually want to go watch them.
Hey, you're there with your
The end
girl, innit?
performance.
Yeah, me and my woman's gonna go
Oh,
watch.
it's
Set pace.
Have you seen one?
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there as well.
Yeah.
Have you not been?
Nah, real talk. I've never been there.
I was too high to go in when I walked past Blood.
Yeah.
If I went in there, I would have been hallucinating,
Yeah.
seeing a madness.
You should check out all the museums as well.
No, blood. I'm just man gonna be everywhere. You can see a lot of
What's the
snaps.
sex museum like?
It's just like it goes from
Yeah.
like years ago, like all sexual instruments, like
And the chairs
Instruments.
and all the
Yeah.
all
Didn't
the
they have like a lot of it like
chairs,
carved out of wood and shit like that back in the
yeah.
day?
so it's
Yeah.
like development,
What
like
wooden
dildos
dildos
and
and
stuff.
Like, when they get splintered though, or they probably like
Nah,
stand
it's
it off
proper. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
proper
proper.
standing
and
up.
polish.
Polished and white stuff. You know?
Wax. Cool.
Oh god.
And then yeah, there's like a
Yeah,
little.
He must be
Remember
freaky from back in the day then.
Yeah, fam.
They got some little
Monster.
cinema bit. Yeah, it's not a
Mm.
cinema, but you walk in and I can't even remember what it was. But it was cartoon porn, and it was just like, and I was just
Yeah.
there. It was just casual. There's a couple of people. They give you like a glass of like champagne when you go in or something.
Yeah.
And I just
remember
went
that.
in there and I was just watching the cartoon thing. Like, yeah,
You
that's the
must
last
have
time I
a different
went.
one to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it sounds mad. I'm gonna explore everything. And I'm not gonna do anything.
Nah,
I'm
you
going
have
my
to.
woman in it.
You have to.
Yeah, I don't get because obviously
No.
when people go like they think,
Gonna
oh
go red
yeah,
light and that.
they
I
get
know
that,
certain man
that
love
flavours,
the red
and
light
then
and
'cause
shit,
you
innit?
you just want to get high, you end up just smoking too much and then
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
nothing like
Yeah.
bad
Nah,
people
ain't-
speak
ain't
that,
been
but
there.
not like
Definitely.
gone clubbing and that. Like,
Ain't gonna
clubs or
beat that.
whatnot
Plus,
as well.
the partner shouldn't be smart like that anyway. So
So you be on a
So yeah,
calm one.
it'll be a calm one.
Yeah, don't go
The
too
one
much.
night I went out in well, that's a lie. We went out pretty much most nights, but there was one night I went and Heartless were playing, and we went into the venue. Yeah, when I tell you, it was like a smoke box. The venue was small. Like the venue was,
Mm.
if you put this room my bedroom,
Yeah.
and then my bedroom again. That was the size of the room.
The venue.
Yeah. And
That's tiny.
it was packed, and I think the venue opened up from like about 7. I think Heartless was on about 8, 9.
That's very early.
And, bruh, I've been bunning since morning, innit? I went in there, and I think I had one zoot while I was in there, but because everyone else is bunning.
Oh, so you're getting that
Yeah,
second hand
smoke
smoke,
box,
yeah?
Bruh, I was feeling it.
Yeah.
And you know the ones that's like, I'm feeling it, like I'm starting to sweat now, and
Mm.
I think, you know what, I need some air. That was the worst thing. I stepped outside, it hit me.
Yeah?
You know the ones that's like...
What was that, cold night?
No, it was warm.
Oh, the heat.
So it was hot in the venue,
Yeah.
and then I step outside, and then the air, and I was drinking as well.
Yeah, when that
was
breeze
back in
hits
Coxon
you.
already.
Yeah.
Bruv, I stepped outside, and when I tell you it hit me, like the only thing to sit down on was like a little window ledge, and I was like, fuck this, no one don't know me down here, so I just literally lied on the floor.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought you were saying you tried to sit on the window ledge or something.
Nah,
You actually laid on the floor.
I laid down. I was like, fuck this, I don't care what
Oh,
anyone
wow.
thinks. I'm not in the ends. I'm lying
You're
down.
actually like hugging the floor, like listening
Nah,
to
just
sounds
like-
and shit.
Lie down, flat on my back,
Oh, looking up at the sky.
looking up at the sky.
Use that
size.
Blood, if I tried to sit down, I was either gonna keel over anyway.
You was gonna green out. So.
Yeah, or green out. It's like, it's either I collapse and drop on the ground and everyone looks at me, or I just lie on the ground and everyone looks at me anyway, and I don't.
At
bust
least
my
you
head.
go down a bit stylish, innit? That's
I'm
yeah,
saying,
it's on your team. But
Mate,
come
when
on,
I-
lay
When I was
down.
in the club down there, I remember going to like smoke. They got a smoking room inside, innit? Bruv, that's the worst thing you can ever
Like a
do.
glass box, innit?
Yeah.
No ventilation.
You just when you
Yeah.
come out
Is
after
that one of
how
the-
you smell yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Certain
smell
cafes,
like a
when I-
I
ashtray,
ain't
bruv.
going in there, innit?
There's certain cafes, yeah, where there's two separate parts. There's the part where if you're just bunning cigarette, or you're bunning, and then there's another part if you're bunning grade.
Yeah.
And if you're bunning grade with cigarette, or you're just bunning cigarette, you sit in that certain part. And if you're just bunning it pure, you sit in the next part.
Okay,
Yeah, because some of them they don't even want to see your tobacco on the table.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like you can't have it.
So
off.
basically, if you bun with tobacco, you're looked at like
Yeah.
Filth.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you sit in this little glass room. Like you can see out to the rest of it.
Everyone-
Oh, so
You
was
can-
everyone's looking at you like, look at that
Fucking
filthy little
waste,
bastard.
Yeah, like there was one where you go in, you buy at the counter, then you have to walk past everyone else, and then go into this little glass room of everyone else who's bunning with tobacco.
Okay, so to them you're not even like weedheads. You just
Nah.
Yeah. The caf that I went to as well, one of them anyway, I remember like everyone had to buy something there on you as soon as you go in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if 3 man buy weed, they're like, are you going to buy something? You're like, nah, well, you got to leave, like, so you have to buy something.
Yeah, you have to buy something.
So, yeah, they put it on you, bro. It's ridiculous.
But then that,
business, isn't it?
that's not so bad because like me and my brethren when we went, like
That's
say
it, you
I
end
would
up
buy
buying
something.
something every time you go
You
in
would
there.
buy something.
That's what ends up happening.
Yeah. A lot of the times you're not gonna finish everything you buy in that one place. So
Yeah.
So you'd like what we'd do is we'll go one calf, we'd buy something, sit down, roll a joint each, then we'd we'd swap, roll it with whatever you buy. So each person buys different flavors.
Mm.
And then I might even mix one.
Yeah, and then when you're done, walk off, go to the next one. So you've still got your leftovers from whatever
Yeah.
next place, and then it just builds up before you know it. You probably don't. The next day, you probably might not even need to buy none.
But if
Yeah.
you're going into a shop,
Yeah, you still
have
got
to
to buy it.
something.
So basically you step foot, gotta
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah,
Mm.
not even like a drink sometimes that they want you to
You
like
do
buy
gotta buy
something.
Yeah, they'll put it on you.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's cool, that's what I'm there for.
I remember because I went with Essay in it. One day we got back and he thought he lost a 20 bag. So the thing is, we were walking around. I think it was the last day, so the money was low in it. So
Yeah.
this 20 bag was kind of needed. So we walked back. About half an hour later, the bag was still there on the floor in the same spot.
Serious.
Like everyone else was too high to look at the ground to see what I got.
Now true that.
The bag was still there. We walked in. I was like, oh yeah, can't it's still there. But walked out.
But that was in any club around there?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's
someone would have spotted that real quick.
They would have sniffed it out.
That's when people's noses are strong out there, isn't it?
Bruh, stronger than mine, G. My nose needs help. But yeah, so you hear about this whole, what is it? Because you were talking about, was it the Chris Brown thing? Who is it who knows the details in the Chris Brown thing
Right, so
about?
I just read something on 1 second, just back up now.
So what do you know so far? And it's going to be the little bits that
basically,
you know.
the general basis is all these girls went to Chris Brown's yard and he's got like a no phone policy in it. So when you go in there, they're confiscating your phone, so you can't record nothing.
That's cool.
This girl gets taken in a room with Chris Brown's brethren and one gal. They basically pin the gal down, and the gal sat on her face. I think they forced her to give the man oral, and then just basically saying they molested her, innit?
Oh, shit.
So hold on, so okay.
And then after that, obviously she left, got her phone back,
Yeah.
got an Uber or whatever, and then went to the police and said she got raped.
Straight away.
So obviously probably all the somethings in her mouth. All the nastiness.
Wow.
And there's no video evidence or
Nothing.
Nope.
So it's her word, and that's he keeps getting in this situation, but this ain't the first time. So it's like obviously there's no evidence in it. So girls obviously they're going there with all the something's on their body, and it's just her word against his. You feel me? But he's always getting pinned for it. So his brethren are doing that.
And
so he wasn't involved.
Nah, he wasn't involved.
But it's on his premises
Yeah,
in
it's
regards of
premises,
his,
so
his party.
Yeah,
what's
he's got
going on.
security and everything. But she's saying like his basically she was endangered and it was set up, and she's saying it was premeditated. They were planning it.
Has this happened before with him?
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
Like in regards to this kind of scenario, in regards of having his house
We're talking about like
party,
his brethren
no
was
phone
like
policy.
yeah.
Oh no, he's had this no phone policy for a minute.
No,
Yeah,
I'm in
there's a
regards
few
of like
people do that.
allegations, isn't it?
Oh.
This
It's the first-
This is the first time I've heard of any allegations in
I've
regards
heard
of
of
that.
it.
But I don't really follow Chris Brown too
Mm.
tough to see all the negative shit that.
No, it's the first I've heard of
mentioned.
it, but I've definitely heard of his no phone policy, and I think a lot of people should just take that into consideration in real life, just in regular life thing, because a lot of the time man can get baited out for something which ain't even their problem, their fault.
Yeah.
But you see, I heard of like certain rappers making girls sign like disclaimers. So it's like, yeah, if you go
Oh,
to the house,
oh,
you
yeah.
gotta sign this
Yeah, I've
disclaimer.
heard that, yeah.
Whatever happens here is, you know, you'll have to hear with your consent.
Wow.
Would you do that? I think if I was in
If
the
I was-
limelight,
I was in his shoes. Definitely.
Yeah.
then I would say like, yeah, you need to
Cover yourself.
you need to cover yourself, because some people out there will try and fuck you
Yeah, of
over
course.
and try and get a
Doing
paycheck
artists
out
when
of
you're
it.
sleeping or putting a picture.
Yeah,
or-
do you know what I mean? Trying to just use you in it.
At the end of the day, yeah, if you're single, like as far as I know Chris Brown's single, if you're single or whatever, obviously this is separate from this whole allegation, but as a single man, yeah, you're having certain parties at your yard and you
Yeah.
may know of certain things which may or may not be going down, or even if you just link a tin, and this person's got nothing, they're not a celebrity, they're whatever, they're just a bunch of gallops, you just like,
Regular people.
yeah, there's always the possibility that this person's gonna try and take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, that person could have
Get
like,
a
a
paycheck.
hidden agenda.
And that must be stress as a celebrity or someone who's in the public eye, that everyone you talk to or every gal you potentially link might be just looking at you as a paycheck.
Yeah, it must be hard for them.
Because you don't know who's genuine and who's not.
Like the amount of fun that they must like be like, yeah, I can get any girl at any time. But when you actually do wanna like
Yeah, and you actually
Settle
do.
down, actually.
actually be with someone genuinely, it must be hard.
Well, apparently, according to this, she's asking for $17 million.
What? So hold on. So what? $17 million,
Yeah, so
and she'll drop the case.
Yeah, so that, well, I don't know about drop the case, but her.
But it sounds like
her
she
pitch-
said she wants 17 million
Basically,
to get
she's
the
money
case drop.
hungry, innit?
Yeah,
She
'cause-
knows what he's worth. She
because
knows
that-
who he is.
To be fair, come on. If this did happen, you don't want money in it.
Yeah, real talk,
Yeah, if it really happened and
I was saying it did. I don't know, innit? I wasn't there, so I can't really vouch for nobody. But at the same time,
that's a very
I'm hearing,
specific
like,
thing.
you got forced to do oral. Like you got forced to lick.
It might have went too
and
far,
something
but
they
he knew what he was going back for. He's
Yeah,
not
and
pulling
now
you
you're
back for a
trying to-
cup of tea, innit? It's going to
Yeah.
be a party thing.
bring him to court and asking for 17 million.
That's true. That leads on to something else, yeah. When gal go back to after parties, especially for guys they don't know, and then they're surprised when the guy thinks the girl wants her. Like, why are you even going? It's you know what? This is the same as the dons who go to my man in the wasteland and then squat him. Like, why are you going there in the first place?
If you go, yeah, like think of the scenarios, yeah, like if
Yeah.
you go back to a sesh, yeah, and you're with like a few people, then your consent might, I might be going back, I might be doing some drugs, I might be doing A, B or C. If
Yeah.
you go back then with someone just opposite sex, and you're just going back, some point in your head must think the consent I'm giving. Not saying you,
Yeah,
but-
not saying it's right or wrong.
you know the difference in it.
But you're
Yeah,
I'm
but
putting
saying there's a clear difference.
Yeah, some people don't see it, you know. Like, come on, like some people they don't see it. They just bit not full, but
Naive?
they full in it.
Yeah.
Like, because they don't see the situation what's occurring in it. They're just thinking like, oh, this person's friendly. They want to hang out.
But
and get to know somebody.
I think a lot of girls are fake naive.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fake naive, and it's like I'm not condoning like I'm not saying that if you go back to a man's house, that means that you're giving him consent to
No,
be.
I'm not saying
But
that.
you're
No,
also
definitely
putting yourself in a scenario or in a risk which you don't need to.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't, like, especially if you don't know the brother. If you don't know the brother and he's like, yeah, just come back to mine after party, all this.
Yeah, you don't know from Adam. Yeah, you.
Think of this. When me and Styles was leaving Motion just this weekend, there's some brother outside. He was, I don't know, he was like, oh, I'm from London, do you know so and so, so and so? I was just like, yeah, just whatever, just thinking he would go away. He's like, oh yeah, I'm coming back with you lot, like after party, whatever. On a madness now, me and Styles are looking at each other like, what's wrong with this brother? Like, how are you gonna get him? We're like, nah, we'll come back and find you, whatever. He says, jump over the little wall outside now, and then we're all taking a piss. Me and Styles just jumped over the wall, just cut. And left him, but he wanted to come. Like, why are we gonna get ourselves in that scenario? We don't know him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, even in a jokey way, but yeah, like, why put yourself in a situation?
There's just no need. It's like the only time I've ever been back to like an after party where like gal have invited me, or for example, it's a group of the like different sex there, like whether it be someone I may or may not know has invited me back, or someone said, oh yeah, after party, there's gonna be a girl there or whatever. The only time I've ever been back is I've known the majority of the people there.
True.
And I know what is or isn't gonna go down. If it's people I do not know and it's a gal inviting me, I'm honestly thinking maybe she wants to smash. But then even then, I suppose it's different for a man, because if you're going back and there's gal there, you're not really thinking something might happen to you, because as a man you feel like if anything was to go down, I should be able to overpower the gal and bust out.
Yeah.
But for a woman, I don't understand, like, you're going to go there, not know people, you don't know what's going on. For a start, say you do go back and you do only go, yeah, just go back for drinks.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're putting in these drinks.
True.
People are getting drug regular these days.
Yeah.
And
calm.
you ever been spiked?
No.
No.
I've
But then,
been spiked.
I know people
Okay.
have been sweat.
Yeah.
how did it go down?
Bad.
No, I mean, like,
How the
was
scenario?
it a thing of you put your drink down or someone bought you a drink? How
Nah,
was
basically, this was like years ago. I must have been, I was in London. I was at my auntie's.
it?
And we must have went out one weekend. So it's me, her, and the brethren. Went to one pub. And I see these two brothers kept trying to offer my auntie in it. So me being the young don that I am,
Okay.
I kept like getting involved in it, saying, "Nah, I need to piss off. It's my auntie,
Okay.
blah blah blah."
Back in the thing.
Where was
He
this?
must in London. I can't remember what part of London. It was in London, but he must have brought her a drink in it.
Okay.
So I took the drink out his hand, like, "You buy my auntie a drink," and I nicked it in front of him, innit?
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how this scenario started happening. Then I'm in the club,
So
and I can't remember
why not?
shit.
Is it literally like you 1 minute you're fine, the next minute you just?
I can't remember nothing. My auntie said she seen me walk around like a zombie.
Oh, right.
Like I must have walked into the middle of the dance floor. I just stood there, and next thing I just collapsed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, next thing I remember is me outside being sick in the gutter, and then for the next 3 days, my belly was in pain. Like, I couldn't eat nothing. Just kept coming back up
Yeah, I
straight
heard
away.
it's not a good thing. So.
Nah, bro, my head was peak. But nah, there's some
Because-
people out there, you know. I'm happy I was there, but at the same time, yeah, when I said people get spiked, you can't remember shit.
Because me is like, the only way I would probably ever be spiked is if one of my brethren tries to spike me. Because I don't take drinks from people I don't know. If someone buys me a drink, normally I go to the bar with them. I'm stood there while the bar guy's pouring the juice, and he hands me the glass. He don't hand it to him, he hands me the glass. If I don't know you and you'll buy me a drink, that's how it goes down. I've definitely been in scenarios where mans have been running bands, and there might be a cocktail jug, and mans might have put X, Y, and Z in there just to try and like take the piss.
Yeah, I've never had that.
But then I've probably never drunk enough
it.
for it to hit me like that.
Mm.
But I don't know, I think because I've only, like, for example, I've only tried Mandy a couple times.
Okay.
And I don't know whether I've got a high tolerance or what, but the one time when I got spiked, but I didn't, I knew afterwards, like literally, as I finished drinking my drink, man said, oh yeah, there's something in there still.
Yeah, I don't know when people do that, you know, like, it's just a snake, you know, just tell me what's...
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just tell me, innit?
Yeah, it's like,
And then I have a choice if I want to take it or not. You just give me something that I don't want in my body,
But I don't know how much was in
Can't
there
take
or
the
wasn't
piss.
in there. But to me, it felt like I just drank some Red Bull. Like it didn't really touch
Just
me
gave
like
you a
that.
little touch.
Yeah,
Little-
it felt no different to me as if I had a couple of vodka Red Bulls. But then,
It depends on what you put in there, and then
Yeah.
it depends on the quality of the shit as well.
but I know there's definitely one night, and there's probably video evidence, and I was just on the dance floor, vest, shades. I was dancing from half an hour into the night. Like the night started, I'm
Yeah.
just there skanking away, living life.
Armchair,
2-2s, it's like 6-7 in the morning.
and you're still there.
Yeah, it
Man's
gives you
a-
powers. but-
Mans are talking about going home. I'm like, nah,
After
blood, the
party.
night ain't done.
Are you serious?
Night ain't
You
done.
was wired up,
I
yeah.
was wired, bro. Wired.
What batteries you have?
Duracell. Duracell extra.
God, yeah.
I was, you know, the ones that like people like, I'm going smoking there, because I don't smoke cigarette like that.
Mm.
I don't smoke cigarette at all. So they're like, oh, I'm going smoking there. I was like, calm, I'm staying on the dance floor. I'm just going. I don't even know nobody. I'm staying on the dance floor, just
Oh,
cutting
so
shapes.
you couldn't keep still.
Blood, I could not keep still.
Damn, boy.
I
How
was-
much did you take?
I
How much did you give them that?
don't even know, but that was
God.
the only
That sounds kind of mad still.
like, but that was the only time I've knowingly
Being spiked.
no, that was the only time I've knowingly taken it.
Yeah.
And I ain't tried it again since. Only because it's like I just can't be bothered. I just stick to weed in it. I just wanted to see what it was saying.
To be fair, your body must have been in some pain the next couple of days, like non-stop dancing the whole night.
Bruh.
Like, come on, you must have a cramp or something.
I had Sunday dinner at my mum's the next day.
How did you feel?
I forgot. I had to go. No, like, as in like I forgot, and while I was out,
Mm.
but I had that the next day, and then I'm there in the hotel room like, oh shit. Man, I had to go around the house with shades on.
Oh wow.
Sat at the table. The bastard with the darkness.
Did everything sound loud to you?
I can't even really remember too times. No, I felt fine. I just felt tired.
Mm.
That was it. Like, I think I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, cause that's the only time I've knowingly taken, and maybe it's cause I mixed it in my drink.
True.
I don't know, cause I don't know how it normally affects people like that. But that's the one time, and I lived a movie that night in it, and my legs were hurting the next day from all the dancing. It was mad. My cars were killing.
Powers, mate.
Yeah, man, I felt like Superman.
Battery thing.
Fucking. Just keep going on and on and on.
I was like, I don't envy. I don't know. You live your movie in it. If you enjoy it, in it. But
Nah,
not really for me.
That some people are addicted to it though. Like they can't go about it. Like they need it in their life 24/7. I'm like at work.
Your life is mad. Like, how much must they spend though?
Well, it depends what they're getting, but yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, it depends on the quality, but to be doing it at work.
Yeah, like
It can't
Come
be too.
on.
It can't be too p.
listen, you're doing. That's a lot. You're doing it in 15 minutes. I'm surprised there's no thing that fell off or anything.
That's some Daniel Westbrook thing.
Mm.
Boy, that's wild. Yeah, it's not for me. I stick with my weed in it.
That's
Even
the
then,
same,
I haven't. It's been a whole week.
How you feeling?
I feel alright. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle to sleep
Yeah.
because I think I'm just so used to bunning a zoot before bed.
It's the best thing, isn't it?
And I don't know, because obviously I've been away for work and I didn't want to bring none and stink out the hotel room and all them things there. Like, I didn't want it to like affect my work and that, so I thought I'll
Can you
hold
get
out.
one of them little devices like you go blow in?
Yeah, the
And it-
electronic things.
Yeah, 'cause I seen one thing on what was it?
Oh, what, blow the smoke into it?
Yeah, was it complex or
no,
Bites
like
or something like that? But it's like a thing you can actually blow smoke in, but what comes out
Mm.
is like natural.
Is it? I ain't seen
Yeah,
that.
it's a madness. You blow into it.
Oh no, I'm more talking about like,
I thought you meant like an electronic,
Like it
like
being
vape
in-
kind of thing.
No. It's
like
like
a
a
vape
device where you can put your spliff into. Yeah.
And you smoke it.
And you smoke it normally,
and
and
comes up.
then you blow smoke into the
That must be
device,
sick.
and it comes out like
I have to
some
look into that.
herbs
Yeah,
or
I'd
some
buy
things
that.
like that.
but then I mean more like obviously just having it on me in my bag.
Yeah,
Because
it stink up.
I got to a point here where more time I don't really smell great in the air, so I could be walking, could be on the train, I could be whatever, and I could be stinking,
Mm.
and I didn't even know it
Yeah,
until
yeah.
someone goes, "Who's got that good shit?" My times like people come to the yard, like walk past my room, like, "Bro, it smells like damn in here, blood.
Oh,
Like,
stop it.
what in Crush's room?" And I'm sat there, and to me it just smells like air blood.
Yeah, 'cause you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm just used to it. It's just normal. Like it's only when, like, for example,
You come out.
I come out and like go past your room. It's different flavors.
Yeah,
Like, it smells
your room
different. I'm
smells
like,
like
right,
that.
flavors.
Yeah.
It's
Like, jeez, that smells loud.
Yeah. And you probably feel the
Call
same.
your
'cause-
plug, yeah.
Yeah, like you,
said
like,
you
you bless
couldn't.
it. He's like, oh, what are you smoking? It's like, yeah, it's my man. Still like, right, you
I've
got it from home, man.
that. Yeah.
That's jokes when you're comparing like
It's the same brother.
yeah, the same brothers. Like, oh yeah, right. Oh, you got this from him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the mad thing I got from him? That and it was all purple. And the bud looked black.
With the strawberry thing or
Yeah.
the wedding cake.
It's like yeah, it's like
with the
chalk,
cake.
like cheesecake or
It's
something
like
like that.
strawberry cheesecake, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
blood. It
I
tastes
think-
like a bake or tart, blood.
That was decent
I
still.
felt like I could eat it, but yeah, that wasn't gonna happen.
Man comes
Mm.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he does.
definitely comes through.
10 out of 10.
If people want to know, then just hit on the DM and we'll let you know. But we're not going to bait out man on air and that because he might not have business out there like that.
Yeah.
To the thousands and thousands of not thousands,
But yeah. You got out there.
it's
innit?
like gas.
Thousands and thousands of listeners.
Thousands and thousands of the rock fans.
We're out there.
Oh yeah, shout out Bazza, a regular listener. He's been tweeting support saying we should be on radio and that, but yeah,
No, we should be on radio.
we should be on TV, blood. Should be everywhere.
On tour.
We should be hosting everyone's
Oh
event.
shit. No, we should.
But one place we shouldn't be is co-signing Trump.
What's going on, Trump now?
This whole Israel thing. Is it Israel and Iran?
Israel, Iran, America.
Basically, it looks like
It's all
World War
madness.
III's on the brink, innit? And it's going to be nuclear.
I don't reckon it'll be nuclear.
I personally don't think it's
To
really
be-
going to pop
to be
off like
fair.
that just yet.
Yeah, it'll pop off, but it's not going to pop off in Israel or Iran.
Mm.
It's just going to pop off in Syria. That's their battlefront, innit? That's where they're fighting each other.
Their Fortnite,
That's their Fortnite.
Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
100 man in, 1 man survives.
bro.
But nah, real talk, that little fuckery is madness going on over there, innit?
Yeah,
But yeah, that's their battleground, innit? Come on.
yeah, it's kind of
And the Saudi as well, they're back in America because they ain't really cool with Iran.
Yeah.
It's all political and it's just...
definitely political. Because the whole thing is, if people don't know, basically there's like an international treaty where you have to sign up to it. You have to disclose who's got nukes, who's got what, who's carrying, who's not, who's working on it,
Mhm.
who's not. And Iran signed up to say they ain't got nothing. And then
Well, they signed up say they ain't got nothing or said they're going to stop their nuclear
nah, they said
weapons
that,
program.
well, they said they've got nothing,
Mm.
they've got no program,
Yeah.
and it's against their beliefs and religion. Because I've seen like the articles when they question them, they said, no, we don't do it because it's against our beliefs and this, that, and whatever.
Mm.
And they're saying they don't have nothing. They've got no program looking into it, none of this.
Yeah.
But Israel, so say, know where they're hiding everything, and so say somehow managed to bust into their little location where they hide all their files and,
Yeah.
and get bare the files, and they put it out on their. I was watching on CNN. They put it out on
So
there.
have anybody gone to these sites yet?
As
Sites that they said that the weapons are
this
at?
is the thing where I'm a bit like skeptical
Yeah.
because they're showing all these files and whatever, and
All this evidence.
All this
to
evidence,
say
they're
that they
showing
got
it.
this, they've been lying.
their
Let's
programs,
go there
where they're
and do
looking
that.
at what they're doing, there's
Yeah.
video footage and all this type of stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know whether it's real or not.
True.
I'm looking at it. I don't know whether my man in the video is from Iran or not.
It could be an
Yeah,
actor.
it could all be constructed.
Yeah, I don't know whether what
Mm.
they're showing me is real or is a plastic nuke or what. I don't know. So I can't really say nothing, and I don't know what they could do to prove to me, other than literally
Do that.
show a man live feed walking in Iran, showing me the sign saying they're in Iran, and then walking up to the place, busting the doors open, and showing me a nuke. And
Yeah.
even then, I don't know what a nuke really looks like. They'd have to pop off the shop,
Nah, you don't want.
and I don't want to. Yeah, and I don't want to see that.
You're just
So-
some madness in it.
So I'm just going by what my man is saying on the thing, but he's saying they've got X, Y, and Z.
And I take it that Iran saying that they're trying shit.
I'm not even sure whether Iran's really rebutted it.
Oh, they didn't give a fuck. They just let them run with it.
Yeah.
I seen them burning the American flag in their parliament and stamping on it, and
Burning
everybody
the
was
flag.
cheering and everyone started moshing out and bopping.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
And then
Some parliament things are mad. I always watch the the African ones.
Yeah,
Ah,
they kick
Because
off
more
in
times it's gonna be a scrap.
Yeah, they kick
Yeah.
off in now.
It's just very heated.
No behaviour.
Nah, man, I see man jump on the
Dashing
table,
chairs and
spin
stools
round.
and thing, yeah.
Oh, did you see the one
I seen
man
the
was
spin round.
dancing?
You see that one?
Yeah, and he's milling the
Stepped
steps.
on the
and
table and did a
that
360 spin before he
Yeah.
actually clapped somebody. I was like, nah, he's taking the
Nah, he's
piss.
a G. He's right.
Yeah,
G.
he jumped into it still.
Yeah, he's on the mad thing. But
It gone.
that whole thing, it's just, I don't know where I stand with that whole thing, because it's like, as I said, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know. I'm just going by it. So if it is true, then I can see why Trump just said, I'm signing out of the treaty because them man are not honouring the treaty, and I don't give a damn what the rest of the world want to say.
So what are they gonna do next, man?
Well, Trump's
didn't
already-
Israel bomb? I swear Israel bombed some places in Syria that's connected
Yeah.
with Iran
That happened
Military
afterwards.
after the whole.
Yeah,
this
but
shit,
to be
innit?
fair, Trump did say when he showed himself signing that he's coming out of the treaty, he did said, look, when Iran is ready, I am ready to sign a new deal,
Okay.
as long as they come forward and just be honest, because all they want to know is they just want to know what you've got.
Mm.
The best way to describe it is like how Stylz said in the group chat, if you and a bag of man are all going into a room and you don't really get along, but you've signed a truce to say, I'm gonna let you know, but I've got when I come into the room, I've got X strap on me in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm holding, and one man says, well, I'm signing, but I've not got nothing.
Mm.
But then you find that my man has something, but you're thinking, why is he saying that he hasn't got nothing
When he's got
when he's got something? Are you trying to sneak me?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, we see it. We
It's
pay it
like
that
you're all
way.
jumping in the car going to a rave room. Everyone's like, so who's got what on them? It's like, I got my gun, I got my shank, I got this. My man's like, I ain't even got nothing, you know, I just got my phone on me still.
Mm.
2 2s, you see the blade sticking out his pocket. It's like,
The Rambo.
man got the full Rambo on him.
15 inch.
It's Rambo.
Ready to slice and dice.
God.
What happened with the whole Korea situation?
Basically,
It's all peace now, isn't it?
yeah, because
That's why they were
it's-
doing nuclear testing.
yeah, it's a similar thing. Trump went to him and goes, I want to know what you've got. And my mum
Trump put on him.
and then,
Trump did pit on him.
but they turn around and goes, okay, this is what we got,
Oh, okay.
And we're coming.
and this is how far we've got. This is what we can do, and this is what we can't do. And Trump's like, alright, cool, I rate you, you're honest, cool, we can sign a treaty. We can sign something and be calm. So they've kind of squashed it, because that's all Trump wants to know, is like, I just want to know what you're holding.
Just like a
You reckon?
like national security type thing.
Now, but you look, put it this way, yeah. America and probably like France and the UK, we're probably the most advanced when it comes to those type of things. So if we really wanted to, we could America could probably drop a nuke on them from here and not move. Plus, they've got warheads and boats all over the place where they can deploy people at will to bust shots off. So it's not a fear thing. They just want it so that everyone who's involved, they know what everyone's got and what everyone's holding.
Mm.
Whether that then means that, okay, we know my man's got X, Y, and Z, so let's build up a couple more,
So we could be
ready for them just in case they want to let off and show their size in it.
Oh, we'll see in it. I want to see what he does, because if Iran just turns around and says, yeah, boom, you got this in it, what you gonna do? Like, this is gonna sign a treaty, was gonna be like, boom, now we're coming for them. Like, you shouldn't have them because we don't trust you with them. Because you remember that Trump don't like Muslims, innit? Come on, he put a ban, like no Muslim can enter the country, innit? Come on, and he banned them from specific places like Iran. Like, come on, he don't like them, innit? Let's be fair, innit? Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so it comes across that way.
I know Israel don't like him.
I mean, I don't like Trump.
No one likes Trump.
Easy does.
No,
He's an idiot. Like, come on.
Oh, good.
I don't want to talk about him no more.
Have you lot seen this story about these these guys are jokes still? Basically, let me find the story. So these fake Indian spacemen.
What? Yeah, fake Indian.
Spacemen, they're arrested for scamming a businessman. A father and son arrested in Delhi police crime branch for allegedly scamming a local businessman out of, I think it's the equivalent of $215,000, claiming they could develop equipment to sell to NASA for huge profits.
And the guy fell for it.
Yeah, shit.
Like, did they actually turn up with?
They're dressed up in like tinfoil suits.
Oh, come on. Like,
Yeah, I've seen some stupidness.
did they have like a presentation of what he's actually going to develop, or did they just turn up like
Mate.
that and they said, boom,
Bruh,
we're
it's
from the space
wild.
cadets, like, we got some products that.
They said they
Itself.
could divert. They could avert a Martian attack.
And the guy fell for that.
Mm-hmm.
Martian attack from where? You didn't ask any questions like, what planet you got beef with at the moment?
Put it. What planet we got beef with?
Well, you saying Martians, isn't it? Like, come on, like, the Martians are coming down to the Earth anytime soon, isn't it?
But accused of claim to be testing a rice puller, aka RP, a brass plate, apparently charged by Thunderbolt and required by NASA. It's still recording, you know. It's just that the screen turned off.
Oh,
You know, like when your TV's got a timer on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I could
Okay.
see it. That's all it was.
Oh, you still
It's raw hot in here, man. I'm hot.
You right there?
I am. Nah, I'm hot. Man is definitely hot. But yeah, so I'm done with these Indian brothers with the tinfoil suits trying to.
That's just a mad
trying to
story.
fake the peas. Nah, but hold tight them though. Team finesse every day, like.
Like, I read another one, I think it happened in Delhi as well. One student
Mm.
claimed that he was a doctor for about a couple of years or something like that.
Right.
And he's getting paid the wage and shit like that. He didn't know nothing.
Oh, you're just getting away with
And
it.
he was getting the wage, he was doing operations at the peak. But
And he didn't know.
And no one knew.
Did people survive the operation?
I don't know, I think he fucked up one of them.
That's mad.
But yeah, it's just peak. Only there, innit?
What is going on over there that people can just finesse up the whole thing that easily? Don't they have to show papers?
I think with over there, everything's done by paper, innit? Like nothing's locked down in the computer system. I don't think it's so easy to forge something. Everything's done by paperwork. Come on, it'd be so easy to forge it.
I might have to go over there and finesse a job, get some mad peas and then come back.
We'll try.
Try not to get locks.
Before you get locked, knowing you.
Oh god.
And the there's a hole in the floor.
Barcelona wasted the whole thing. Is it their last game today to go undefeated? Didn't
Yeah.
They lost.
Don't lie.
Serious?
Oh no,
They're playing still.
they're losing 3-0 to Levante. I think.
So they lost
They got-
basically.
With Messi, anything's possible.
3-0.
They got 35 minutes. That's plenty of time for Messi to do his magic.
plenty of time for him to. Yeah, he could to be fair.
Especially as it's not.
They're
Like,
losing 5-2.
is it 5-2?
Yeah.
When I saw
Why
it
you
was,
coming up with your wrong information?
blood, I saw 2-0. So yeah, that's mad. I saw 2-0 and it just popped to my thing saying they need 3 goals. So I just presumed it was thingy.
Okay. Banned twice.
Who's actually started? I don't even know. But yeah, that's all mad. So World Cup. Who you got? I want Mo Salah to win Golden Boot in the World Cup.
I was doing
Egypt for the
madness.
World Cup.
I think he deserves it. To be fair,
You think if Egypt win the World Cup, he's still gonna stay there?
I
Stay
think
Liverpool.
he'll become the Prime Minister of Egypt or some royalty. He'll be loved.
So they've given him like some honours already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting bare recognition.
Now, to be fair, he deserves it. He's been
He's the
phenomenal.
country.
this-
They gave him
this
some award for like service to like
The Muslim or something.
Muslims and
Muslim
like bringing them positive.
season.
Yeah,
See?
Yeah,
That's
put out the
good.
group in it.
I rate that still.
Hopefully Egypt could do a thing. We'll see when it gets to the later stages, but
But
If it's like Prem, might be a madness.
Would
Egypt
you
might just
like-
ban man up.
if they do it, they'll be like the first African nation
the winner.
to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
But would you rather be someone like Nigeria though? Or does it really matter?
Them guys of.
Let's be honest, we're black in it. Let's keep it a buck.
So
I'm gonna keep
would
it-
I feel some type of way? Would I
If the
feel more
first-
happier?
If the first African country to win it was not like a predominantly black African country.
Of course, I'll be happy to see a black country win the
But
World Cup.
would you care? Would it really bother you
If they
if they didn't? If it was like Egypt or Morocco or something like that?
Couldn't be offended.
I won't be offended. This is whatever they've done their thing for
I'm
their
just-
people, innit? Like,
I'm just asking it because there's certain black
I
people
wouldn't
out
be
there.
offended.
There's certain black people out there who'd be like, nah, blood.
Hmm.
Nah, they're not real Africans.
Who are Egyptians?
Yeah,
yeah, it's part of Africa. Innit?
that's what I'm saying. It's part of Africa,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking because there's certain,
Like, the
there's
skin
certain brothers
complexion
out there who's a
does
bit.
fluctuate, you know. Like, not all black people, well, Africans are the same skin complexion,
Yeah.
innit?
No, I'm not letting you, so you know. Just
You're like the meme when
by like 2%. I'm just
this
biting.
guy. Like,
I'm just biting this all out. Still.
you ain't like, innit? Like,
I'm not like.
You're not like.
I'm
Why
like
are you
that.
trying to beg it for?
I'm not begging none.
I'm surprised you ain't like bleach or nothing like that. To be
Nah.
fair, from yard, innit? So
What do you mean?
I'm saying, innit?
Shut up. British you.
Yeah, I'm British.
Yeah,
I did see
that's what I rated to
some
dig.
soap still upstairs. What's it?
What,
Cake.
cakes?
Don't know who
That
belongs
must
to
be
still.
Styles because they ain't mine.
So I remember what they said trying to make his hair grow.
Man went more and just thought, nah,
I'll be like,
I'm too dark.
I'm not on this anymore.
Oh shit.
Caught too much sun. Now, when I went Mexico, blood. When I tell you I came back, I looked like Wesley
Yeah.
Snipes.
Catch your son.
Yeah, like if I had this jumper on, yeah, you couldn't tell
Do you know?
where the jumper.
yeah, do us a favour.
Yeah.
We-
I was thinking like, why did I feel so tired? Like,
It's
should I
that,
turn the light on?
it's that weed.
Nah, it's not the weed, you know.
No?
Nah.
Right. Nah, the weed does make me tired sometimes.
Yeah.
I had to stop like bunning before I had to go like DJ or something. Because sometimes I'd be in the club just like too mellow.
Mm.
Like too mellow to the point where people are talking. I'm like, yeah, it's alright, it's cool.
I couldn't button if I was gonna do an activity straight after.
Yeah, nah.
Because my mindset, I just wouldn't be in the mood for that. But yeah, just taking time and.
Yeah, I just gotta leave it now for when I know I ain't really got nothing to do.
So you appreciate not bunning for a while.
Yeah, it definitely kept me a little bit more active,
Mm.
a little bit more ready. But when it comes to night time, ready to go to sleep, I'm just lying there like staring at the ceiling like, man, just tired. I know I'm tired, but I'm just awake.
I'm surprised you wasn't playing with the cat.
In Leeds. I'm
I'm
talking about this.
Now some people bring their pets with them. You
You're
know?
gonna say partner. You're
I would say
partner.
partner, but I know
Well,
it's-
it's still.
yeah. But now some people do bring their pets with them, especially a cat. Like most people wouldn't buy.
I'm not sure a hotel would allow any animals.
You can hide it in your bag.
She ain't hiding in no bag, blood.
I'm saying you just got that kindred connection in it. Right,
How's Zeus?
Zeus is old.
So you dashed him to the side.
Nah, do you know we went for a good walk today? Actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Does
a
he
good
like the
walk.
sun?
He likes it.
Mm.
So it was a good walk, about 45 minutes in the woods.
You get tired and he's like, nah, I want to go now.
Nah, to be fair, for old dog, he's still kind of active.
Mm.
He don't chase after dogs so much anymore.
Oh yeah, then them days are done now.
Yeah, like he does like a couple of steps and he just like turns around, looks at me and just goes the opposite way. And I think,
Yeah.
you're not about life no more. You can't keep up with them.
Them ones where he tries to just you know them ones where like the old don in the rave and he just tries to flex a little piece.
Yeah, he was trying to be young. Like, you know
Test the
them?
waters.
Is it whippets
Yeah.
or the racing dogs?
Yeah.
It's like two of them. And I seen him like galloping with them. I'm thinking, what are you doing? I was watching and thinking, bro, it is.
Don't have a
Gone.
heart attack.
Huh?
Don't have a heart attack.
Thank you. Imagine that. Fucking hell. He's a big dog as well, so I have to pick him up and that's a lot of weight.
So when he's tired, you have to carry him home.
No.
Okay.
Like, you got 4 legs.
Got 4 legs.
They still work, so you can walk, innit?
True that.
What dog is it?
French de Bordeaux.
Oh wow.
French what?
French de Bordeaux.
De Bordeaux.
De Bordeaux.
It's a French thing.
Right.
Say it correctly.
Sounds like a.
Nah, I do.
Nah, it sounds like a football club.
He's just taking a piss. But nah, that's what he is. At least he makes it something else as well. He's a mongrel, to be fair.
Oh, it's
Savage.
savage.
I put my McDonald's man on the Uber bike. Couple of it.
En route, yeah.
And the flag
It was like delivery.
Yeah.
So they're trying to run.
Oh, I forgot.
Joking it.
Oh, they got it's Uber Eats here now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Cause obviously I knew they had it in London and that, but I didn't know when they actually bust it over here. From.
Yeah.
So I know.
They need to get Nando's on there. The day Nando's starts delivering
It's not on
here.
it.
It's-
No.
Nando's do deliver, but
That delivery though, isn't it?
yeah.
They don't rate-
I
they
don't-
don't
I
rate
don't
the
know what
postcode.
ends it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
definitely
keep it
get
real
them.
local.
Mm.
Yeah, but this is local from Cabot.
Like, you must
No,
get
no,
deli-
I'm
you must
on
get
about
delivery,
that delivery and that.
Nah.
Yeah, it's local
It's
for
like
them.
delivery
but they
on
just-
Nah, bro.
Mm.
Like,
This
listen,
is sorry you don't deliver
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Come out of the way.
they're scared, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you lot live in a rough neighbourhood.
Bro. when we're playing PlayStation, yeah, the amount of times you'll say, yeah, Fed's just gone past, oh, riot van's gone past, and you're telling me my area, bro?
Who's this? Me? Nah, it's lively around my area. Innit?
Lively. I don't see riot vans.
You don't see
Okay.
right? Come on, everyone sees a riot van now and then.
I haven't seen one in my hands for a minute.
Nah.
I've seen Feds.
Actually, first pull
Pull
up there.
people over.
I said the whole madness out there before.
if you lived on the main road, you see a lot though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. So you,
If you lived out there.
True that. And yeah, let's not get into the whole episode with bodies getting found and that, but yeah, it happens, innit? Just life. Do you see my man? Who was it? That boxing match. My man knocked him out in the first round and done the Fortnite dance.
Yeah, do you know what? I looked at it today. I was thinking, now you're actually taking the piss. This Fortnite thing.
It's gone too far.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone too far. That's his mockery. I would retire as a boxer. With him like being rocked and looking up, and it's probably like a bit blurry, slow motion. You see a man doing that bop in front of you. And you probably play Fortnite yourself, so you know like you was the last guy. Yeah, man, the last guy in it. It's peak.
Nah, I would somehow find energy from somewhere and just get up and punch him in his seat or something. Yeah, you're not dancing now.
You have to. That's just mocking the whole thing.
Yeah, nah, don't mock me like that.
But it's funny.
Like, you've already knocked me down. That's bad enough. Like, don't dance in front of me.
But I'm liking the whole people taking the piss now in sports.
Yeah.
Like usually when people be serious about it and they would eat your kids and stuff like that. It's
sports, man. Like, it's meant to be fun. Like, I know there's like the whole like respecting your like competitor has gone a bit too far. Like, I would just respect, if I'm boxing, I would respect them to the sense of I'm not gonna break the rules. I'm not gonna punch them in the balls. I'm not gonna bite their ear. Some Mike Tyson thing. I'm gonna respect the rules. But when I win, I'm celebrating. Yeah. And if you take my celebration as a form of disrespect, then we line up the rematch, innit? And we make that money again. And then you can try and beat my ass.
And then I can see celebration.
And I'll do it again.
Nah, I definitely celebrate. Regardless if you win. Like, the thing like with football, in regards to them saying that you can't take off, you can't do certain celebrations anymore because you get booked. I think if you do something so good that if you want to celebrate, just celebrate how you want.
The only celebration where I understand why they do it is when you run into the crowd. Because if you run into the crowd and then people run forward, someone could get trampled at the front. I can understand that.
I can understand
but taking your shirt off, getting a booking for that, okay, maybe Ryan Giggs with his hairy ass chest, that should deserve a booking. But
you should have got a red card for that.
Nah, not a red card.
You should have got a red card. No man should be that hairy. No man should show that much hair to people in the public.
So what if you?
He should have got an Asbo or something. That real talk. The kids are scarred for life.
So what if? Okay, you're hairy, yeah, and it's hot.
Yeah.
And you're on the beach. You meant to wear a t-shirt.
Before I go to the beach, I make sure I shave that shit off, innit? It's not winter time no more. I don't need an extra jumper.
You're not a grizzly bear.
I ain't no grizzly bear.
Maybe your woman likes that.
Yeah, no. Like, cool. Like, his woman like that, then cool. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to see that.
That's not what you want to see.
Nah, I don't want to see no man's like hairy.
Just turn your head away, innit?
Nah, keep at home, innit?
Yeah, nah, this whole like sportsmanship's gone a little bit too far for me. Yeah.
He's got his thing.
So, mate, he was trying to go quick up the road. Come back.
Alright, what did you order, bloke? What's the back of the
Just a fucking nugget thing.
How many nuggets you ordered?
50.
Probably like 20.
Is it one of those that?
No, it's just in another bag. I think that's
They just padded up the thing.
Yeah.
That's not just nuggets.
That's just a lot of material wasted, isn't it?
Yeah. What happened to like saving the environment?
You know what I mean? They thinking about environment as well.
Fun the environment. Dash everything in there.
Wow.
So yeah. Oh right. What's that?
Some cooler thing, raspberry and cream.
Looks nice, cool. But yeah, so what's everyone's plans for next week other than your little house party?
Let's see. Next week got a little house party, then we're gonna go up to have a picnic, so hopefully the weather's gonna be nice.
Getting Michael Jackson, invite the kids over to Wonderland.
No, I don't. Nah, never that. No, there's no moonwalking, no Michael Jackson fam. That's what's wrong in it.
Measuring the biceps.
Oh god. I've done that then.
Reach the Pied Piper.
Couple of weeks. Go man. I'm not even entertaining the conversation. That's just trying to tell my day innit? Or my week. So I have to down go Manly for a couple of days.
Oh yeah, Manly has up there the other day.
Are you gonna check out a real football stadium?
I've been to your stadium before.
Well, you check out the trophy cabinets then.
No, I didn't. Why would I do
See
that?
some real trophies.
Nah, I've seen trophies. Don't worry about that.
You got them.
You've seen the European Cup then, the Champions League, really.
That's this guy.
Give us a few years, mate.
It is what it is. But nah, I don't need to go to stadium with it.
Alright, it's 5-4.
Nugget anyone? What?
It's 5-4. They need one more goal.
How long's left?
Who do you think is going to score it?
Probably Coutinho. Because, yeah, Coutinho's banged again.
So
He's
you
got
got
his
Hattie.
hat-trick. He's got his hattie.
Well, first one for Barca.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. So, knowing Barca, they're going to pull it back, save it, and go and get an unbeaten record. But I don't think they deserve the unbeaten record, to be perfectly honest.
Why?
They're not even really... It'll probably be Suarez, I reckon.
To do some gin on the thing.
Yeah, you'll bite someone and then score a goal.
Is Uruguay in the World Cup this year?
I think they are.
Is
Chile
it-
didn't qualify.
I know Chile didn't. Oh well, that's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, they didn't qualify.
It's alright. Fully rested Sanchez for next season.
Mm.
Play with Neymar.
What?
That was a reach.
The rumor, I don't believe it. I don't.
The room that
He
you
did say
created yourself.
He did say he's leave. He's
No.
not coming back now.
Yeah, the room. I heard that. The rumor
I'm gonna
about
tell
him
you this
leaving.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I've heard.
I think
Still.
this rumor is bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
just newspapers
Yeah.
trying to.
Which newspapers are saying this?
When I tell you the newspaper,
Yeah.
you're gonna think the same thing as me. The Mirror.
Mm.
The Mirror says
Fuck the Mirror.
apparently Man United are ready to rival Real Madrid and match any price they bid for Neymar and match the wages
Yeah.
which he's already getting at PSG, which is like 30 million a year. But I don't know if Real Madrid are going to match them.
I don't think.
I think it's all bullshit. It's either bullshit or it's his agent trying to
Get some
Create something.
create a bidding war.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which realistically, the only clubs in world football which could really
Real
pay
Madrid
that fee,
and Man United.
Real Madrid, Man United,
Okay.
and City with that will money.
And Man United ain't gonna pay that.
I don't think we're in.
To be fair,
Under Mourinho
you
wouldn't
know-
let that happen.
I don't. Yeah,
You don't know.
blood.
You don't know.
Is Neymar going to want to play for Jose, and is Jose going to want to manage him? I don't see Neymar.
Nah,
I don't.
that combination there
I
just
cannot-
seems like it just
I
wouldn't
cannot
work.
imagine Neymar
you're
tracking
full up
back
with
to
him.
support Ashley Young on the
No.
left wing.
No, it wouldn't.
Neymar,
don't defend.
exactly.
It's attack. But that's the player that he is.
I'd
So
rather-
if you're buying him, you know full well that he is not come back to defend.
Mm.
He's looking to score goals. That's his number one objective, and that's it. So if you're looking to spend that P, then you must know what you're getting in it.
I personally just think it's all.
You got Sanchez. You got Sanchez though, isn't it? Like, you need Neymar.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you got a South American little man. Like,
Apparently, this one I do believe
well,
is Sandro from Juve.
Alexio Sandro.
Yeah,
oh, the left back.
yeah, because he's
He's a good player.
he wants to leave, and we're willing to match the 50 million. Apparently, it's gonna be done before.
But you get rid of that
Do you know that Crush?
that dead left back you got.
Actually, no, he's staying.
No, actually, yeah, I'm not sure. Is he going at the end of the season?
I forgot
Dead
he's
weight.
been that. Personally, I think he should bounce.
I
For
think-
his-
I
for his
think-
career.
Yeah, for his career. He's a good player, but it's never happened for him at Man United.
Mm.
No.
You need to go.
The
I've
fact
heard
that-
talk season
The
after
fact
season.
that we're looking to get Sandro
This shows that he
just shows what he's not considered as a first choice. So if he wants to actually make something of his career
Mm.
and play first team football regular, he should bounce.
I think he will go. I probably go like Everton.
I think he'll go Spurs.
Palace.
He is Palace. Kind of. It could go Palace and
Nah, Liverpool will snap him up.
I don't think.
Actually, nah, you wouldn't sell to
Let's
Liverpool.
see
You wouldn't sell to Liverpool.
It depends how much Jojo rates him. If Jojo actually thinks he's dead, he probably will.
True.
But I don't see Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool need him or should, because I reckon they should let my man hold it down.
Is it Roberts?
Roberto.
No, it's Roberts.
No,
isn't it?
Roberto's.
Robertson or whatever
Something like
the
that.
new the
Yeah,
young
he's-
brother they got.
yeah.
I reckon they should let him
He's
hold
good.
it down and flourish.
Oh, the 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I don't think they need.
What's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, that's it. Arnold.
Oh, you want about the right back?
Is he right back, left back?
The mixed race you.
He's a right
The
back.
light skin brother.
Is he
Right
right
back.
back? So who plays left back for them?
Roberts. And whatever his name is, a Spanish shoot, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the dead one.
Mm.
I-
Anyway, it's Roberts. I think his
Yeah.
name's Roberts, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I think they've both been doing good. Obviously, I think if Klopp gets someone experienced,
Mm.
that means that them one diagonal guys are going to ride bench, and I don't think he really needs to do that because to me, the way they performed in the Champions League, they deserve.
oh, no,
To
they
do that
they
too.
done really good. You can't knock them.
Mm.
How do you think they're going to get on in the final? Like, what's
Well,
your predictions?
I saw Real Madrid warm up yesterday with a 6-0 win with their second string. So I don't know.
Okay, cool. So
Ronaldo wasn't playing.
No. Benzema.
Don't think Benzema was playing. Tony Kroos banged.
I reckon there's going to be a peak
Bell
match.
banged too.
Tony Kroos is a peak player, you know.
I reckon there's going to be a peak game and
I
Liverpool's going
reckon-
to get robbed.
Oh, Real Madrid definitely getting a last minute penalty,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
which ain't really a penalty.
No, definitely.
be prepared to see that.
Hey, it'd be good for English football if Liverpool do win.
Fuck, good for English football.
No, in regards of, like the standings, because you know, like if a certain country keeps winning it, like your numbers go down, then your numbers get cut from 4 to 3 to etc.
Yeah, we're
being
set
one
for
of
that.
them
I think
in regards to that,
when
but
I was looking for the coefficiency, I think for the next at least couple seasons, English football is blessed in that sense. But the only reason I would want Liverpool to win it is it will show that the Prem is one of the better leagues because it's so competitive and better players will want to come to the Prem, knowing that if you come to the Prem, you also got a chance of winning the Champions League. Because a lot of the times, players end up just going Real Madrid and Barcelona because they just think there's a guarantee that I could at least get to the final or win the Champions League.
get somewhere.
They're not caring about winning La Liga. Let's be honest.
No, Champions League.
But the Prem is, I think, out of all the leagues right now, it's probably the most respected league to win because any one of 6 teams could win it. Juve's done the double for 4 years in a row. So you go Juve, you got 2 trophies every year.
I swear Celtic's done like they won the league like 7 years in a row.
Maxing.
That's peak, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Some leagues there's.
I mean, certain Arsenal fans
Shit.
should just go there in it so they can say they won a league once in their life.
Why are you always trying to resort back to my team? Man?
It's football banter, innit? That's how it runs, innit?
Ah, cool. Say that, man. Say that.
It runs,
How you
innit? The same way people say Manchester's blue, innit?
Manchester is blue right now.
Right, last I checked, the sky's blue.
It's always blue, it's blue, isn't it?
100 points in it.
North London's white.
It ain't white.
That's what I heard.
Blood in the streets.
What's the Spurs?
Huh?
What's the Spurs?
What is Spurs like? What they want? Like this is the thing about these
They've
teams.
won your-
Yeah, these teams
Spurs
that
have
like that
won
above us. Like
They've won your
what-
top 4 trophy.
That's not a trophy. Come on, there's the thing about it, yeah. Like
You lot were
everyone
running
keeps
to
trying
reach
to
it
like run
2 seasons
run
ago,
us
man.
with Tottenham, like Tottenham's doing success. Tottenham ain't done shit. Fair enough, Tottenham have got to
Man's been
to
there
the
for
top
about
4.
3 years and they
But
won
what
that.
have they won?
you know.
He's
They
leading
ain't
shit,
won
man.
nothing.
No, true.
Every season, everyone's like, yeah, Tottenham got good. Tottenham ain't.
You
got
need trophies
nothing.
in the cabinet, even if it's
Thank you.
League Cup, FA
You
Cup.
need something,
something.
innit? Alright.
You need
Fair enough.
something.
Well done. You got top 4. That's good. You win the Champions League. Hats off to you.
Look, you don't get.
But you were in the same boat.
You don't get a trophy
You
for
didn't
competing.
win nothing in it, so you can't really. You can't talk this season really because you didn't win shit either.
You
Actually, no, I forgot you're in the final, innit? You're in the
I was
final.
gonna say, like,
Yeah,
you
I
took
forgot
it.
about that. So I'll wait for that one, innit? I'll pull that one back, but you know you're gonna get it.
Pretty against Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, Chelsea. That's shit anyway.
They got smacked up today.
Yeah, so you.
Full strength team, they lost 3
Yeah, I
on
know it's peak.
You know, but you know what's gonna happen though? They're gonna turn up next week like they're Barca on a mad team.
Oh yeah.
Hazard's gonna. Be
And then you'll just
pissed.
be all defensive.
And put Fellaini on.
I beg for
And then the
That's
thing
what
you probably
he
bang
does.
goal with though anyway.
Yeah.
So you know, Fellaini's your saver in certain games. Like
big fella.
the tall man. I saw he signed a new contract in it, 5 years.
What? 5 years for what?
You lot's invested.
No, wasn't it?
Best.
Mel.
Gosh. Nah.
But yeah, well, if you do win your island, you go fuck if you win or not in it. Let's be fair. If you don't win, I'm gonna take the piss in it.
I was rooting for you, man, in Europa still. I'm not gonna lie.
I was rooting for us as well, until I seen the second leg,
Oh,
and that was just a shambles really.
you lot didn't even.
Certain man,
We don't deserve
certain
it.
man don't go gym in it. There's pump juice. It looks like because how you gonna be your like all flexing and you're getting bounced?
I just see-
Fan of
I
City.
just
You
see-
know what I mean? He
I
bounced
just see-
like 3 or 4 men in a row.
I just see Bellerin just not doing that against Costa.
Look,
He just
Diego-
He was shook.
Diego loves you, man, innit? When he
Listen.
saw that tie, he was happy.
Any player that's big and bulky, that's put some weight around, likes playing against Arsenal's defence. Everyone's shook. And everyone gets injured because they're shook.
Like Troy Deeney.
Yeah, but them on. But we'll see when the new manager comes in. And see,
I heard
see
you're
what
only
he's
giving
gonna
a new manager 50 mil to work with.
do. 50 mil.
That's rumours in the mail as well. Still.
That's Mel, isn't it? The Mel's always accurate, so 50 mil, that means you could do something with that.
Okay.
There's a few players out there get 50 mil.
So who do you think you're getting?
What, for 50?
No, I mean, what manager?
Oh,
Because obviously our
I-
number
I-
2's left.
Man
don't
like Jack on Arsenal fan TV saying Allegri stuff.
I don't know.
And Jack's like legit.
I got to wait and see, innit? once it starts getting closer, then they're breaking it down to who's actually in the running and who's being seen going to the hotels and shit like that. Then yeah, I'll be like, cool. So these are the runners. So then I'll have my opinion. But until then,
I'm looking forward to silly season, you know, because the dumb rumours, like obviously the Neymar to Man United rumour, when all these dumb rumours start floating about,
yeah,
it just gets wild.
We'll see next season, innit? But nah, good luck to you.
Next season's gonna be interesting.
Your shit, whatever it is. Curry Cup. What was it you doing?
Okay.
That's it. That's the one.
You should know you lot got the record holder.
Yeah, we've got a record now. Just because Emirates Cup.
Yeah.
Your little summer trophy which you always win.
We co-signed it. Don't worry.
Co-signed it.
We co-signed it.
Hey, you are sponsored FA Cup though. It's Emirates. FA Cup.
Yeah, I know. We co-signed it.
So stop disrespecting the team.
It's always at the stadium. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, so shout out Arsene Wenger.
Capped him off today.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Capped him off
First
today.
away winner of 2018, and he's gone. He's out.
Yeah, he had to leave on a high note, innit?
I was saying to Styles, it would be funny, yeah. Pochettino leaves. Wenger goes to Spurs and then wins the league with them. And then he shouts at Arsenal fan TV as he's lifting the trophy. This is man.
He can never walk road. He can never walk road.
Even Ty would
like
want
that.
to kill him.
Blood,
I like Ty.
That would be a mad thing.
there'll be bounties on his head.
Oh gosh.
Just me, you can go
So,
nowhere.
yeah.
But
Next season's really interesting. I got all dues to Man City in it. Can't really deny them. They got the record.
100
Most
points.
100 points, most points ever, most goals ever.
Plus 79. or
Mad
something.
team. They got
noisy neighbours.
their
Yeah.
goal difference is more than certain man's points tally. It's
Mhm.
wild. Not ours though. But yeah,
Hey,
what it is.
blood, you still lost it. You didn't win the league.
I'm not aiming at you. Why are you getting salty
I
for?
don't say aim at us, but you're just always trying to big up your team. Like, yeah, we came second. Like, fuck off, innit?
We
You lost
did that.
first, innit? Like, come on. Like, you was the first loser, innit?
You're the sixth leader.
So what, innit? Goes down the pecking order.
Yeah.
We all lost, innit? Like, come on. We knew we lost from the 5th match. Like, come on.
Are you lying for the fifth match? You lot are talking about it'll still be our year.
Nah, the fifth match when you got slapped by Liverpool, innit?
Oh,
So when that happened, yeah, I was like, yeah, it's ain't gonna be the season.
You had a short ass season, boy.
I called it from then.
To be fair, the Prem was done from November.
What from us?
No, for everybody. Realistically, Man City.
Everyone was waiting for that
remember,
injury and for them to slip up.
yeah, because at that point they still undefeated. Well, they were still undefeated, and I don't think they'd gone on 18 games
Yeah.
in a row winning streak.
Yeah. It's
So-
madness.
The league was done from time like November
Like,
time. It was,
other mans were still, well, I say close, like 15, 18 points.
that's not.
That's a
close.
joke thing when they're screaming
not
out, we're
acceptable.
close by, we're second by 18 points difference. Like, that's kind of mad.
We were just closer than everyone else. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but-
was never there, really.
Nah.
There was never anyone else.
Like, no one
Yeah.
kept under pressure.
No. No one.
No,
The only pressure they had was from themselves. That was it. So, all props where they're due, innit?
Let's see if they can do it next season.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Obviously, everyone's going to strengthen.
We probably won't.
We see the same man coming out. We may lose a few, and a few may come in through the
Don't say
ranks.
lose a few.
Yeah, a few man will come through the ranks.
Shawnee's gone. That's
It's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, he's actually finished.
He's finished.
Injuries done.
Mertesacker, the giant, the friendly giant.
Oh no, yeah, I respect him still.
Is Mo-
But he's finished.
He's
He's
already
finished.
said he's
with that.
retired.
Yeah, I'm
innit?
starting to say he's gone.
Czech needs to finish.
Yeah,
Chet needs to
shout to
finish.
Carrick, retired last game, captain today.
What was
Man
it?
of the match performance.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's
I
retired.
didn't watch the game.
No, yeah, it's because well, Jose said but he hadn't played since God knows when, like January or something like that, because he had heart problems. That's why he'd been out most of the season.
Yeah.
So he's already going to retire at the end, and he's going on to the coaching staff. So
Okay.
calm. At least we keep him on board. And yeah, it's nice for him to go out with a 1-0 win. Shout out David De Gea with the golden glove. Big up Salah with the golden boot.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to shout at people who do it, innit? It's what it is. What?
No, fam.
You were gonna say something, did it?
Nah.
You think I'm trying to do? I think I'm taking shots.
I'm trying to subliminal. I know you,
Subliminals,
innit?
yeah.
You watch my battle rap, innit? Come on.
Yeah.
I know there's something behind. He's smiling his boss. I know there's some fuckery going on in your head
No
right now.
subliminals, blood.
Nah.
I'm just doing a little roundup. But yeah, talk quick thing about battle rap before we call it a day for today, because I got to get early night ready to go Leeds tomorrow. R Streets versus X Factor. When I tell you,
I felt sorry for
if
him.
you're into battle rap, yeah, you need to watch that battle. You check my timeline on Twitter. you'll see a funny ass clip from the pay-per-view last night where basically what happens is every now and again in battle rap, certain people might call out someone to assist them or do like a tag team thing.
Like a little, they'll come in and spit a
little
few
cameo,
quick bars in it just to amp up the
just
the vibe in it.
The vibe in that. So my man, R Streets, calls out T-Top's because where the battle's being held is in North Carolina, which is where T-Top's from. There's no battlers on the card. Well, none of the two big battlers from that end is T-Top and Briz, and neither of them are on the card.
Yeah.
So he's got a line saying, yeah, it's a shame that the two big dons aren't on the card, da 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 da. Yo, my boy T-Top, come out, say something for that. So he calls him out to spit some bars.
Yeah.
And I looked on the video after, basically they were meant to spit bars, he meant to spit some bars.
Yeah.
But T-Top didn't realise that my man's battle was first, innit? So he just turned up to the venue and they hadn't had time to rehearse nothing.
So he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. So he calls him out and then T-Top goes, yo, North Carolina, what up? The crowd goes mad. And he goes, yo, T-Top, spit some bars. And he's like, I ain't got shit to say. And then
I was like, hold on, you really did say that?
He
I ain't
goes,
got shit to say.
I ain't got shit to say. And then he like walks off and then the person edits the video, and then they freeze frame it, turn it to black and white and zoom in on my man's face and then they put the voiceover in the background. This is when he knew he fucked up. T-Top walks off the stage and then my man's like, time.
Yeah.
Just ends his round like that
Because
like,
time, but then explained, he said, he's like, yeah, real niggas know when they like, yeah, but time. Nah, bro, like, your round was shit now, and everybody's looking at you thinking, nah, you fucked it at the last bit.
That was hilarious.
You lost that round, innit?
That's one of the funniest moments I've seen.
And you're going to be a meme now for a while.
Gonna be a meme for a hot minute. So yeah, so that's it. The Smoke Break Podcast, episode 41. We're wrapping up for now. We're skirting out. And Styles is back in the country for all the people wondering where he is. But he's currently just busy with work, innit?
I'm down with hay fever.
Priorities and that. He's got to get his assignments in, ready for tomorrow. And he should be back on next week. And then he's dipping out the country again for another weekend or so. But yeah, we're out. Hold tight, Julz. That tune is very nice right now.
No, it's a reach still, but it's alright. It's wet in the whistle.
Yeah. Calm. Anyway, peace out, everyone.
Bless.
Yeah.